I'm the flyest motherfucker at the kickback. Not a competition, little boy with a wrist that. Meet me in the bathroom, I don't want to chit chat. She ain't on a boyfriend, heard he got a
But yeah, bro, Zom 100 on Netflix.
Zom 100. It's on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. You should definitely check it out, bro.
I wish I can watch more TV. I haven't been watching TV all that often.
No, I understand that, and a lot of people. I heard a lot of people being like that to where they're just like,
I'll go this way.
they don't watch it, nothing.
It's just, I don't know. I want to watch a lot of TV, but the way life is situated, it doesn't even give you time to.
Yeah, it's all about time. Everything always comes back to time rather than the other thing.
The other thing.
Yeah.
The enjoyment. That hedonism that we were talking about again.
Yeah, we were literally just talking about freaking hedonism. Explain it one more time again.
So when you live your life solely based on the feeling of feeling good.
Okay.
I think. I heard someone talking about it. It was Jordan Peterson talking about it.
Jordan Peterson?
Yeah, and how everyone's implementing it into their lives now.
He's a very smart guy. Jordan.
Yeah, there's a lot to learn from him.
Facts. There's a lot to learn from
everybody.
No matter, like, even if you don't like him or if you do like him. Yeah. Regardless, like, there's something to gain from that, you know?
There is always something to gain from somebody, but you have to actually want to learn something from them.
Gotta be open.
Yeah. It's crazy how people jump on, because I'll be on Twitter sometimes, and I'll see people, like, jump onto something and just completely bash their idea. It's like, bro, you're not even trying to listen. You're just
that's
talking
the bird
shit
for you, bro.
That's what?
That's the bird. Well, it's not a bird anymore. It's an X.
It's an X. How do you feel about that?
I don't care. Indifference.
Right? It's just a new name.
Yeah.
But people are taking it too serious, I guess. I feel like Elon Musk is trolling the fuck out of everybody, bro.
Whatever he's doing, bro, he's doing a good job at it.
He's putting in that work.
Facts.
I feel like what do you think is the motive behind it? What do you think? Why do you think he's changing everything up?
Because everything requires change, I guess. Regardless of what you do in life.
Do you think it's going to be like a change for the better or for the worse?
Only time will tell.
I guess so. It's too early to tell.
Yeah, it definitely is too early to tell.
Did you see that X on the what's it called? On the
San Fran?
Yeah, in San Francisco?
Yeah.
That it was so bright or something?
I want to see that, no count. Like, I want to see how bright it was. Like, it looked pretty bright on camera, but, you know, cameras usually don't always do justice, you know what I mean?
Oh, bro, it was shining bright. Like, there was, like, apartment.
Like
there was apartment buildings on the other side.
Uh-huh.
And you just see it, like, way brighter than the LED lights. I'm talking, it was bright. Do you remember when we filmed that, or we were working on the movie in Big Bear, and they had to put that huge light outside?
That big-ass moonlight? Yeah.
The big moonlight?
Yeah.
It was kind of like that, where it just shines.
Had to be brighter.
Had to be brighter.
Just tripping over it.
I can see how people were mad.
Yeah. Oh, that just reminds me, when I was working with old boy, we were shining a big-ass light through through the window, right? And I was like, I felt like, I kind of already knew that people were going to be mad because it was a big ass light, and you know, we're like night owls, you know. So
yeah.
The best image I feel that I get is always like during the nighttime, you know.
You always work at night.
Yeah, dude, because it's just like
the mood.
Yeah, the mood. It's just empty at night in a sense. But then when you go to certain places, it's like it's alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And plus, it's colder.
Yeah.
I hate the heat.
I don't like the heat at all.
You saw me literally.
You don't even want to go outside during the heat.
Can't stand the heat.
I don't know I feel like people lie to you when they tell you that they'd rather prefer the summer than the winter.
Either that or they're just devils.
They just like being surrounded by fire.
That's what I think, bro. Like,
because you go outside, you're like, ah!
Literally,
the skin just burns off and melts.
Fuck that, bro.
So, like, to do anything during the day, you don't even...
And especially being as eccentric as I am, like, you know me, I like moving a lot, you know what I'm saying? But I sweat too much, you know what I mean?
sweat too much, the mosquitoes start coming.
Bro.
Flies everywhere.
Eating you up. Oh, wait, never mind. But, yeah, I was about to say eating you up, but nah. Mosquitoes ain't doing that.
No, it ruins everything.
It does.
Look it.
Mosquito right here.
Did I get it? I think I got it.
I'll say one thing. The mosquitoes here are nothing like the mosquitoes in Nigeria, bro.
Oh,
did I tell you about the mosquitoes back home?
I think so, yeah.
Motherfucker. Bro. These freaking mosquitoes, bro. So I would be sleeping, right?
Those are the malaria-carrying mosquitoes.
Yes, bro. And it's crazy how they still fucking have that shit. It's 2023, bro. But check this. These mosquitoes, right? they're small little dudes, right? But they're like feisty. And I was trying to sleep, so I'd cover myself. I'd literally, as hot as it was, I'd have to cover myself so I wasn't getting bit up. You know what I'm saying? So I'd cover myself. I literally hear these motherfuckers banging on my fucking thing. They're like, nigga, let me in.
Like zombies.
Literally, like, let me in. I want that blood, bro. I was just like, nah.
Let me in.
This is crazy. But after a while, you kind of get not used to it. You adapt.
Yeah.
So I was just blowing a big ass fan, and they wasn't really coming towards me.
Crazy how humans are so adaptable, huh?
Yeah, just everything, you know, like. Damn, I thought it was gonna work. I be catching flies sometimes like that.
But again, how we were talking about, is it adaptable for the good or for the better? For the good or for the better?
I mean,
For better or for the worse?
shit.
Because, like, think about it. We can adapt, yeah, but at the same time, what if they're making you adapt to something bad? It's like this that we adapt.
Would you say it is what you make out of it, though?
Explain.
Like, say, I mean, we're literally just talking about the zombie outbreak.
Yeah.
Zom 100. You know what I'm saying? That zombie outbreak, it was fucking horrible. But what did he make out of it?
It's that flight or fight instinct, do you think?
What you mean?
Like, when something like that happens, well, there's not really any other choice, so you have to adapt.
Right.
It's a base of survival.
Would you say flight or flight would be the appropriate for that, though?
Because I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Because you could either...
Elaborate then, like, help me
You
out.
could either be scared and not do anything, you know, get into that mental state of you're fucked. Fuck, we're fucked. Can't do anything about it.
Right.
Or you can be in that mental state of we're going on an adventure. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a lot of struggle, a lot of sacrifice,
Right.
a lot of pain to endure, you know?
Good pain.
Good pain.
There's
But
always good pain.
I don't know, seeking adventure.
No, I feel you. That thing you just said where it's like, we're fucked, there's nothing to do about it, you know what I'm saying? I think that's nihilism.
Nihilism
Yeah.
versus existentialism.
What's existentialism?
It's the opposite of nihilism.
Oh.
So nihilism is the basis of nothing matters, so why even try?
Right.
And existentialism is everything matters, but you get to choose what you want to try on.
Valid.
And I think existentialism is a much better approach than nihilism. Cause
Oh yeah, facts.
I don't know.
mean, there's certain instances into where nihilism works. Because, you know, me, I'm always saying it is what it is. I feel like that's feel like that's a little sense of nihilism to where you're just like, fuck it.
But
life goes on.
at the same time, when you think about it the opposite way, you think this isn't something that we should even worry about. There's other bigger things that I know I should put my energy and worry about even more.
Exactly.
Rather than wasting my time and energy putting all my focus into something that's not going to benefit anybody.
Now that's still nihilism, right?
Yeah, but I feel you could put it into both aspects.
It's two sides of the same coin.
Two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
You know, that's the first time I've heard that.
What? Two sides of the same coin?
Yeah, that's the first time I've heard that expression, but it makes sense.
I've been watching a lot of Batman.
Oh, Two-Face?
Yeah. That motherfucking Two-Face goes crazy.
Oh.
It's going?
It turned different.
Okay.
Oh.
Change.
The screen turned off. This is Aces in Search of Incredible. It's
Now,
loading.
you know, Joker is also, he's like the face of nihilism, bro. Like, he's a nihilistic villain.
I was looking at the breakdown of that movie and how they compared it to modern day society.
Which one? Joaquin Phoenix's Joker?
Yeah.
I just watched that. Yeah.
I think it was
For
by
like the fourth time.
by a YouTuber named Moon.
Okay.
Something. He has pretty good videos.
I love watching those breakdowns.
Yeah.
No cap. Like, I love how they give their insight.
Yeah, because they start comparing it to what's happening today.
Right.
And you're like, yeah, it's crazy. It makes sense. Like, poor guy. We see him all as the villain, but it's just that everyone else is the villain at the same time.
Facts.
You know, it's about understanding the person that's going through it, trying to put yourself in that shoes.
It's all about, everything's all about perspective, bro.
Yeah.
So when someone's really mad nowadays I really can't be too mad. You know what I mean? Um, because I can see them as a villain, or they can see me as the villain type stuff. You know what I mean? It's all about how you're looking at whose lens you're looking through. You know?
I don't know the expression. I remember I heard something like it before.
Yeah, there's an expression for everything. We're just
There
say
really
how it is.
And
you
I
know?
always bring up expressions. I like hearing them. I hear them all the time. You know?
It sounds good.
But it was something on the terms of what was it? You're a villain to somebody's story. You're always a villain in somebody's story or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I don't know. I try my best not to be a villain. You know? I'm always trying to help people.
Dude, think about it this way, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Just piggybacking off of, like, you're always a villain in someone's story. You can't make everybody happy.
Can't make everybody
And
happy.
being the clown that I used to be, bro, like, I kind of realized that, bro. Like, it's just like, nigga, like, I can make everybody laugh, bro.
Bro, bring that back to Joker.
Yeah. What you mean?
Being the clown
Uh-huh.
that everybody laughed at.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know? Continue your story.
Freaking, it's just like, you can make everybody laugh, bro, but some people hate that much laughter. You know what I'm saying? Not everything's a joke.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know.
Because
Like,
bring it back to the movie Joker, right?
Oh.
He had to become a clown in order for people to like him. And even so, people weren't giving him the respect as a clown.
Right.
There's always that painting of the sad clown or the gesture with a frown.
Right.
You know? Everyone's out there partying, but he's there in his red suit. You know, he's supposed to be the source of joy for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But something in him is not allowing him to be happy.
You seen that painting?
Yes.
That painting is freaking beautiful. What's it called? It's like stun chick or something. Excuse my Russian, whatever. It's working. Don't get my hopes up like that.
It's working. It's definitely working. I just need to remind me in 3 days. I don't give a shit.
But shoot, even God, bro, like, God is God, bro, and still he has freaking people that's like, I don't really mess with that dude anyway. You know what I mean?
What do you
Like,
mean?
so we were just saying, like, how, like, you can't make everybody happy, you know?
Yeah, can't cater to everybody.
Yeah, exactly. And even though, I ain't even gonna get into all that.
No, get into all that.
I don't have the words to get into all of it.
You can't cater to everybody. What are you trying to get to, though? I think it's working. Let me hear myself.
The ultimate thing is you can't make everybody happy.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to.
Microphones work.
Microphones work?
Yeah, scoot it up to you. We're good to go.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have liftoff.
Welcome to the Kickback podcast with actual audio.
Yes, sir. Turn that mother.
Yeah, now we got actual audio. The freaking computer was updating, and then I canceled the update, and then now we're here. But yeah, you can't cater to everybody, because when you cater to everyone else, are you still catering to yourself?
Yeah.
You know?
No. Well, yes and no. Yeah. What I meant was I agree with what you're saying, as in yeah, but not. Yeah.
Because there's also that power of saying no. There's a whole fucking book written on it.
Oh yeah.
You know how powerful is nah. Even if it's something that it's weird how you can only hear off of one headphone.
No. I can hear out both headphones, but like if I'm only hearing this, I can barely hear myself think.
I don't even think I need the headphones, to be honest with you. I just need the microphone right here close to me.
Okay,
And
valid.
we're good to go.
That.
Because I've been doing that a lot more often, saying no to people, saying no to, even if it hurts, you know?
It does hurt to say no, and I've learned that.
Because you always want them to be happy, but you're exchanging your happiness for theirs.
It's the rate of exchange, man. Rate of exchange.
Do you think that if you shouldn't have to exchange your happiness for somebody else? Like at the end of the day, like why should I make myself feel worse for you to feel better? Scoot the microphone like this.
Okay, bet. Say what you just said one more time for me, please, so I can answer it better.
Do you think that you should have to exchange your happiness for the happiness of someone else?
Ultimately, no. But if what you're doing for them makes you happy, you know what I mean? I feel like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But at that point, you're not even exchanging your happiness.
yeah, you're
It's
just
like, do you have to destroy your mood, your mental, to help build somebody else's? Because in that point, is it really love?
No, that's false. That's false love. That's fake love. Fake love. Don't want that. You want something genuine. You know what I mean? And that's why like you have to know who your audience is as well. Just,
The
you
people
know,
around you.
yes.
Yeah.
Because
So surrounding yourself with better people, because those better people that you could surround yourself with to put you in that position,
right,
right?
right.
It's a big mental jog that you have to go through.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. I feel we have a good surrounding.
We do have a
environment
good
that we have,
surrounding.
so yeah.
You know, because we've been around bad surroundings. You know, people that we thought were cool, that people that we thought were good for us, but then they ended up not being good for us.
Life goes on. Have you heard that song?
No, I haven't. You
Who
live and you
sings that
learn.
shit?
I don't know.
I feel like it's too. No, it's not. Damn. I'm Gen Z. I'm sorry, guys. It's an old song. Well, it's not even that old. Y'all are just old, but
Y'all are just old.
excuse me. But
Yeah, I don't know. We see it a lot more often now, where people just stay quiet, I guess, or sacrifice their feelings for the good of someone else's. You see it every day, actually.
yeah,
You know, you can implement it. You can work in a job, you know, just to benefit somebody else. Yeah, you're getting a little bit of a paycheck off of it, but
are you talking about like the whole customer is always right, like thing that they got, like how you just gotta like smile
I
at
wasn't.
them?
But that could fit into it. I think
Okay.
that could fit into it. Like the zombie. We were just talking about the zombie thing.
Yeah.
You know.
He was giving up his happiness in order to benefit the greater, which was the company. Or
And he
whatever.
thought he was gonna feel good by benefiting them and giving him all their
Fuck,
energy.
bro. Did you see how he was freaking living, bro? Like he did not like that shit at all, bro. He was literally clustered around garbage.
Like,
Literally.
imagine being in a cubicle and having those fluorescent lights on top of you, and then you can't be loud, you can't express yourself, and especially you, like we're artists. You know, we like expressing ourselves. We're very expressionate people, very emotional people. You know, so when they kind of suppress your emotion,
You kind of feel trapped.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
like you're really stuck,
It's like you're a prisoner. Stella?
stuck in the matrix.
Stuck in the Matrix.
What do you think about the Matrix?
It's a good movie.
Or not, and not even okay. So like the movie, but implementing what the main
What
message
it
is.
has, like juxtaposing it between real life and yeah.
Because now that we're older, I feel like we. Ooh, oh fuck! I saw that was an actual
quicker.
mosquito. I saw it.
Gotta be quicker, buddy.
I know. It slipped out of my fingers.
What do I feel about the Matrix? I mean, I always give it thought, but it's always just in the back. You know what I mean? So I would say, I don't know. I always do like little things to where I just like try to break out. You know, like I don't know.
Because now that I'm older, like I can think about something, and then I'm like, okay, how does the Matrix apply to that? You know, and now we can't even pay rent because rent is super expensive here in California. We have to go and work. Even if you go and work a regular job right now, bro, that barely even pays the rent.
It's like a rat race.
It really is the
It
rat
is a
race.
Not like a rat race.
It is.
Excuse my California accent. It is a rat race.
You know, you're spinning on that wheel over and over and over and over and over and over again. And hopefully you'll get it out. But no, you're going to be in that same wheel all day long, every day.
Right.
So, I don't know, you try to make that change of trying to escape the Matrix, and it's like everything attacks you at the same time. I'm living proof right now. I'm seeing it firsthand.
Yeah.
You know, you take 2 months off of the Matrix, you know, stop doing your part for it, and everything just starts piling up on each other.
Facts. Damn, you got me really thinking, man. You definitely got me thinking. Matrix wise. What's another word for Matrix?
Simulation?
Simulation. Okay. Because when we say Matrix, my whole mind just goes back to movie. Just red pill, blue pill.
Yeah, we always come back to that. It's a hard pill to swallow, right? Now, your entire perspective on the world is gonna change, but you think that it's gonna be a sense of comfort staying in this world, you know, doing your part, you know, normal
Yeah.
living, but at the same time you're sacrificing your life to get a life. But that life that you're getting out of it isn't the life that you want. So is it worth the sacrifice? We can go back to what we started off with. Should I sacrifice my emotions for somebody else's emotions if it's not going to make me feel all that better?
I was just watching a video on Jim Carrey, and it was like a character analysis, just like a character analysis of like how he's been speaking like in his interviews, and it came to the end of the interview where he gave like a graduation speech, and he was just like going through like his whole like life, and like it was just interesting like what his perspective was on it, you know. Let me try to like recall what he said. He had said something to where his dad, he gave up everything to work towards like something that would be better for like his family and all that. But then one day, like they took that away from him, you know, and all that sacrifice that he did,
Yeah, it wasn't worth it.
wasn't worth it.
It meant nothing.
Yeah, it
I mean,
definitely meant nothing.
I can bring up my dad into this perspective, bro. Like, I can tell you, my dad is a hardworking dude.
Right.
You know, that fool was working in so many different businesses, trying to find the way out for the better of the family.
Facts.
You know, he was in landscaping. He started his own landscaping business. He started his own car wash, auto detailing, mobile detailing business. And you know, always trying to make better for us. He allowed us to be in music classes, to be in jiu-jitsu classes, wrestling, always supplying us with the things that we need to become better and give us opportunities that he never had.
Right.
You know? And I started thinking about it. It just takes one matrix attack, that being, I guess, I don't want to blame it on the feminists, but it kind of was that feminist movement that kind of infiltrated our house, you know?
Yeah.
And just like that, everything just starts crumbling down. So all the sacrifices that he had already made, all that time and effort, that work that he had put in, it ended up meaning nothing, you know? And even now, like, you can try as hard as you can, and we're always trying.
Right.
But yeah, I guess it's trying the right way. Is it about doing it for yourself? And I've heard that too. That statement. It's like, if you do better in yourself, you're going to be doing better for other people, and by doing better for other people, they'll be doing better for the world.
I can understand where you're coming from on that, just through an artistic standpoint, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Just when I talk to all my friends and stuff, they'll be saying how they were trying to, like, just let's say music, you know, they were trying to make music, and when they did make songs, like, they were making songs for other people, but they didn't really feel as if they were really like telling their story. So
Yeah, they were telling a story for somebody else.
yeah,
but not
trying to match their energy.
Uh-huh.
You know?
So you're trying to match their energy instead of having them match yours?
No, yeah, pretty much.
I brought it up in the last podcast about
Okay.
making your art as a service to God.
Okay.
So instead of servicing yourself or servicing your audience or your fan base or whatever, you service it to God. And if you think God likes it, you know, you did your best, you did everything you could for God to really enjoy your work of art. You know,
But as long as it's funneled through something,
you know,
it's like,
because once you give it to Him, you know, and you let it out to the world. I mean, if God enjoyed it to the fullest of the literal essence of you, you know, that's you, and God is loving it.
right.
I feel like the world will love it too.
Yeah, I feel that. You know what I'm saying? If God loves it, there's someone out in the world that's gonna love it as well. You know. And even at that, like, when you do like work for yourself, like, you never know who can relate, even if it is just through you. Like, what am I saying with this? I don't even know. But yeah.
You're doing work for yourself. I don't know. I feel like it pays off if
Yeah,
you do it more for yourself.
Not just I don't know, because dude, I'm literally going through like a whole like thought crisis, bro, where it's just like It's like now I'm hearing like other things, so now I'm like really trying to like.
Do you think when those thought processes come into your mind, like how do you feel about that?
I don't know, nigga. I'm just trying to come down to like a consensus, bro. And it's just like,
But sometimes for people, it's too much just having that thought process.
so you just like shut down almost.
Yeah, so it's
I'm trying so hard not to right now. I kid you not, bro. So I'm like, fuck, though, but
it is a thought process, and I can say like just speaking from my own experience, where I've been asking God for wisdom a lot. You know how I was telling you,
yeah,
I've been asking God for wisdom, and I've been gaining, I guess, pieces of wisdom, I guess, on a daily basis, always learning something new every single day.
being open towards knowledge.
And sometimes it's a little too much, where I feel like I'm losing touch with, I wouldn't say reality, but it's
surroundings or like,
yeah. And it was the opposite when I was with weed, where I was thinking too much, but I couldn't focus on the thought.
So are you trying to say like you weren't being present in a sense?
Right now, or
Like, no, like when you were feeling such.
I feel like I was being too present,
Okay.
I guess I could say, where I was just here, but I wasn't really thinking or enjoying what was going on around me. So was it a false presence maybe? Stella on the podcast? That's first.
Right.
Actually, I don't know. I feel like Stella's been on the podcast before.
I'm pretty sure she has.
Yeah, I remember I had to move her sometimes.
Not only her that, but her voice too. Like she was always just like freaking cats, bro.
It's like you're gonna have to go, dog.
Why?
Oh,
okay.
like I don't mind if she's over there, but just not over here. So I've had her walk on the freaking keyboard before, and she just destroys the entire episode.
Yikes. Dude, yeah, cats have been like the cat I was taking care of. Yeah, the cat I was taking care of, bro, like it'll literally like jump on my bed, bro, and they'll just step on my T-board. It'll do it lightly, so I wasn't tripping, but I'm just like,
No, I'll be working over there, and she'll just get on my desk and just lay there right next to my mouse. I'm like, dude, I can't move my mouse now. Sometimes she'll lay right on top of my mouse. Go over there.
that's funny, like how your spidey senses literally just kicked in and you were just like,
My reflexes have been improving, I would say. I guess not with the mosquitoes. I'm still getting there. But aside from, I can't even kill a mosquito. You know? It's one of those. But yeah, I don't know. Just a lot of thoughts have been going through my mind. And sometimes it feels like it's too much. But at the same time, I appreciate that all these thoughts are happening. You know? Rather than me wanting to think, but then dulling down and losing my focus on the thought. So it was like I'm on a nice little thought process, and it just goes that way,
right.
and I lose the entire thought process.
That's like, I feel like, bro, that's what be happening to me in my dreams, bro.
Oh, what about dreams? Have you been dreaming?
I had like here and there. Last night, I had my first dream in like 3 months, bro.
Do you remember it?
Slightly.
What was it? Do you mind sharing it?
Yeah, absolutely, bro. I just remember myself recording, bro. I was filming something, but I don't exactly know what I was filming. I was just it was like a dark path, and I was pretty much just holding myself with a camera, and I was just like. But then my dad came in my room, and it woke me up.
Going down a dark path, but you with your camera.
Yeah, I was just like, this, and then I woke up. Like as soon as I felt like something was about to light up, that's when I woke up.
Do you think? Oh, that happens to me before when you're like about to get to the good part of the dream,
the good part, and it's just like,
and then everything just you wake up.
Yeah.
Why do you think that happens?
I don't fucking know. There's something that they're trying to tell us in that other world. Maybe. You know what I mean?
The other world.
Because if you're thinking about it, it's bound to, you know what I'm saying, come to fruition.
What do you think your dream meant? Because do you think dreams have a meaning?
Yeah, they do.
Right?
If you put a lot of thought into it, everything has meaning. You know? So, but as far as just like...
You walking down a dark forest with a camera in your hands.
There is no forest, bro. It was literally just dark everywhere.
Oh, just darkness. You're walking through darkness with your camera.
Darkness, bro.
And I didn't even have. It wasn't even the camera that I'm using right now. I had a C70.
Oh,
I was dreaming about myself with a C70, bro.
Dang, that's C70.
Yeah. And it wasn't even rigged up. I just had it. I was raw dogging it, bro. Just like with my 50 on it.
In the book that I'm reading by Rick Rubin, he says that a good practice to do is look into a book, just flip to a random page, read the first sentence that comes to your, I guess, you just open it, that's the first sentence, read that, and then try to implement that sentence into your life and kind of like relate to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been doing that with books, with movies, with conversations, with everything.
Yeah.
I guess with dreams, I've been dreaming, but I don't remember them at all.
So what that book was telling you was to reflect off of like what you've been,
off of messages that have been put in front of you. 'Cause-
everything's all about reflection, really, bro.
Yeah, mirror. You always send me that mirror emoji.
Yeah.
And I like it a lot. I like that you send that mirror because that's what it is.
That's literally, bro. It's like,
Yeah, mirrors has been something that's been stuck in my head. Listen, the first thing that started my process of thinking differently a little bit more was a mushroom trip in front of a mirror. Like it's the videos on YouTube.
That's so bad to do. Well, it's bad and it's good.
And it wasn't like a severe mushroom trip. It wasn't like where I was fucking hallucinating, but I was feeling like the nice effects and stuff like that where I was just in a thought process. It's on YouTube, like me talking to the mirror. Silence for like 30 minutes, but then you start slowly coming out. I don't know. There's a lot of thoughts in your brain, but you just never know how to pinpoint them and come to an understanding with them.
Yeah. I remember those same thoughts. Remember when we were like heavy on watching like Mike Tyson and like Joe Rogan talking
Mike
about their
Tyson.
trips and stuff?
Yeah.
And they're like, you ever tried DMT before? And then Mike Tyson like, yeah, I've tried it.
I tried it.
So how do you feel? He's like, oh, it's lovely. Just put everything right in front of you.
Yeah,
It's just like
it's so clear now.
everything. I was just like, and in a sense, I was like, but I was like, that's not for me. Not at least not right now. You know
No,
what I
yeah,
mean?
there's definitely a time and place for it.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
like I feel like all those like psychedelics, bro. I have to let my brain process before I can even process what they're gonna.
That's a
give
perfect
to me.
way to put it. You have to process it first before you. But I don't know. There was just a lot in my brain at that time. Where
There was
I was
a
like,
lot, bro.
I need clarity.
I would have spiraled out of control, bro.
Yeah.
because you can't get yourself back if you're just like in there for too long.
You can get into that limbo state where you're just in those thoughts, and especially on mushrooms when it like enhances it. You're thinking about it, but you can't get to the freaking answer unless you want to.
So then you just keep taking it until you find that answer. Now you're stuck in limbo.
Yeah, and it
Fuck
gets scary. It can definitely get scary.
Hell yeah, it gets scary, bro.
But the way I was doing it, it was more as an opportunity to grow or expand on a thought process. It comes to a conclusion.
You've eaten salad before? I can't wink. I'm sorry.
Salad?
Yeah, I just didn't want to say mushrooms on camera.
Yeah.
You have?
Salad? Like just a regular mushroom?
No, like it's like psychedelic.
Yeah.
Really?
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. It's just like it's cool.
I've never heard that expression.
What, a salad?
Yeah. I've tried
I just did it right now just because I was trying to like.
Damn, I haven't talked to you for a while then, huh?
What? No, I never said it like that, bro. I'm just
Oh.
saying it's just like I'm trying to euphemize it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've tried it twice.
Okay.
I tried it twice. The first time it was just because for the fuck of it. I was I was literally
Flashback.
Yeah, I was literally listening to Joe Rogan and Mike Tyson talk about it, bro. They were on my TV over there in the studio, and like a week before that, I had gotten a mushroom from some person that we know. I'm not gonna say any names, but I had gotten a mushroom from somebody that we knew, and I knew that I had it in the cupboard. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. I want to see what happens.
Was it like a full cap, or do you take like 2, 3?
It was the whole thing. It was the mushroom, and then the
with the
cap.
thing?
It was a gold cap one.
Did you raw dog it?
Yeah, just like that. Get all the juices in.
After Mike told me to raw dog it.
Yeah, after he told me to do it, I'm like, that's the way I gotta do it. I can't be a pussy about it.
First time I did, I was like with tea, and the other time it was with like peanut butter. No,
Peanut butter
not
jelly?
peanut butter. I hate peanut butter with no milk.
Oh,
I didn't have milk at the time, so it was just gonna be stuck all up in my.
It's all
mouth and
dry
shit.
and shit.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I
And
hate
then
the
this-
peanut butter with nuts.
Oh,
Fuck
like
that,
the
bro.
crunchy ones.
Yeah.
I like the crunch.
Sup, peoples? Bro, fuck. I can't be fucking in the pocket, bro. I'm sorry,
Bro,
bro. I
bro,
got
we
lost
can,
track, bro.
we can. Hi guys.
What's happening, bruh? How you been, money? Chilling? Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. It's been a minute. I have to say what's up to the people.
It has been a minute,
It has
dude. It
been.
has been a minute. We haven't been, dude. Even that, like, we haven't been able to just enjoy. Like back then, we were just enjoying every single day, day by day, doing what we were doing. And now it's, I don't know. I feel like the opportunity to just enjoy and like relax, I guess, has just gone out the window.
I still try to relax. I mean, because if I don't relax, nigga, I'll freaking drive myself crazy, bro. Like, fuck that. There has to be a balance between it.
Are you guys gonna be in the kitchen for a while? I just want to use the air fryer. Okay, for sure. Just so we don't get distracted on the podcast.
I ain't that distracted, bro.
I do.
I'm just like,
I do get distracted super fast.
facts. Now y'all eat in peace. Y'all handle it.
Yeah. Well, wait, I got a pee too.
Okay, go
I'll-
ahead, bro.
I'll do
It's a
that
cool
while
little
they-
break.
yeah,
Cool little
while they do
break.
that.
That shit called. Hold on. Home delivery movie with Shia LaBeouf.
Le Bouffe.
LaBeouf. Lo siento. Pieces of a Woman is what it's called, and it's freaking beautiful, bro. I was kind of like,
Why is it called Pieces of a Woman?
it's about a woman giving birth.
That's all.
Yeah, it's like, what would it be? Pieces of a man?
No, but it's like pieces of a woman. Like there's got to be. That's just one part of the woman.
No.
What are the other pieces?
It's
behind
because you and your hyper masculinity want it to be called Pieces of a Man. You wish men could give birth, don't you? But they can't.
it? I don't.
So it's called Piece of a Woman because that's what the title is.
I think women having babies is beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. It is.
I think I just did a clip on that today in the morning.
Word?
Yeah, it just came out.
It is a beautiful thing. It's like the seed of life, and it's not.
You know, creation is literally creating
Literally
something.
creation,
Yeah,
bro.
that we can go back all of that.
Speaking of
All day.
creation, bro, that gives me a question that's been pondering in my mind, and I've been asking this to all my friends, type stuff. What superpower would you have?
I think you asked me before.
And I want to ask you again. For
Teleportation.
them. Teleportation. Now, I just want to get into this, bro, because it's just so fun, like asking people like what their superpower would want to be, bro. So like, what is it that teleportation, like, why does that speak to you out of all things, man?
I can be. Well, is there any limits to my teleportation?
There's always going to be something. It just depends on how strong you want to be with your power. But
What?
as strong as you are, there's going to be that much stronger of a drawback.
Yeah, but it's all about breaking those limits, right?
Yeah,
So I'm always going to be expanding my knowledge on my power and
exactly.
bettering it. So if I can manage to, teleportation is so powerful, right?
Yeah.
I can be wherever I want, but then I get to this point where I can be whenever I want.
All right, check this. So let's just set these limits right now.
Okay.
So let's say right now, only if you've been to that place before, that's the only way you can teleport there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I could definitely. Yeah, that'd be
Okay.
fine.
Valid.
Because I don't know, I'll be going different places every single, later on. But if I can get to those, you know how they say like the most important part of business is speed. Trying to be on top of your things, always having action, always making things happen, making moves, right? So I can get to those places, A and B, bro.
literally just
Forget super speed.
one of my friends was
Instant
actually telling me,
transmission?
because teleportation is like a common power that people would want.
Yeah.
And he was like, damn, I feel like, what if my girl was like cheating on me and then I teleported right at the, like,
Because
what
you've
if
been with her before.
yeah,
You know,
he's
so-
like, what if I teleported on them? Like,
that
that would have been insane.
would suck, but hey.
I'd use my powers so villainously right then and there, dude. Like,
At the same time, you can get away with stuff. If I've been in a bank, in and out.
yeah, but you've never been to the back of the bank.
Never been to the bank.
So how would you play a part that, bro? Because imagine
Again, I gotta plan it out.
Facts, bro.
I'm in the bank already. Boom, boom.
Right.
I've got a matter of time before everyone starts pulling up, right?
Right.
So if I know how to get into the not even the volt. It's
Right.
just at least a little bit. You know, I'm not trying to steal the entire bank. I'm just trying to get a quick
You have
buck.
powers of teleportation. You're not trying to steal the whole bank.
I'm not evil either. You know.
Okay.
You know.
Just need a little pocket change.
Yeah, just a little pocket change.
get
You
you.
know, it's a little for
I
the day
get you.
afterwards. I got that rent
Fucking,
money. I'm good.
Imagine I'm trying to create like a heist team, bro. And then I'm over here like, yeah, this is my guy Joan, you know.
Oh, if
He
it's
has
like that,
teleportation
dude.
powers, but the only thing is he can only get to the front of the thing, like so he can only get us there type stuff. Like
Hey, I get you guys there. You guys do your part. We work together as a team. Boom, 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 boom. We're good to go. Forget a getaway driver. We're out.
imagine this motherfucker gets away by himself. As powerful as you are.
Where's
Where he
Bobby?
No car, nothing. It's just like he was right here.
Guys, I got the. Oh shit.
He did it again.
The only power that I never understood people choosing was invisibility. Why would you not want to be seen?
Okay. Now there's another reason why I ask these questions, bro. It's like a psychological trait. You know what I
Okay.
mean? To where you're kind of getting where someone is, like where the thought process is. You know what I mean? So a lot of people, when they want to choose a superpower, they choose what they feel they're weakest at. You know what I'm saying? So like if it's, I can do so much more if I want to get to this place, but I don't have the means to getting to this place, or I could do something like some people are like, oh, I choose invisibility because I don't know, like all the attention is on them, so they kind of feel that much pressure to where they're just like, okay, if I wasn't seen, I can do all this stuff like completely good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. This just like me personally, I would want to clone myself.
Cloning.
I would definitely want to clone myself. Like,
Why would you want to clone yourself?
cause dude, it's just like I would want to be, in a sense, everywhere all at once. You know, and I just see
I
how
think because I think that ties into teleportation at the same time too, because you're everywhere at once.
but you're not everywhere at once. You're
Yeah, at one place at once.
one place at one time. You know what I'm saying? Just as fast as you can do it. But with me being able to clone myself, like I feel like I could just have so much more done. You know, and I've seen how Naruto uses his powers.
Shadow clone jutsu.
Yeah, he would use his shadow clone jutsu, and if the same way you're saying, like you would be able to gain your knowledge, like being more knowledgeable about your powers, like
You have 1,000 shadow clones.
yes, and we're all just working towards how to better our power. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
It's funny that you say that because I literally texted my girlfriend yesterday. I said, I wish I had like another me so that way, grab it.
that way, what?
Oh, I hit it.
You hit it. I heard that too, but fuck it.
So that way I can finish my clips or my work so much faster. I literally, those are the exact words. I wish I had another clone of me.
Would I need a film crew if I
No.
had myself?
No, and then they all have your mentality. So it's like, you know
Exactly, so-
exactly. You have a army of yourself.
Right.
So if you make yourself as best as possible, imagine there being 1,000 of you.
Now, there's also drawbacks to that as well, because you can either me being in my head so much, I realize that I can either make my brain a paradise or a prison. You know what I'm saying? And if say like one of the clones that I made is currently in a prison right now, you know what I'm saying? You're only as strong as your weakest link type stuff. So, so literally, I'd have to like have every single one of us create like working on the same bandwidth, bro. So that's the only drawback I would see. You know what I'm saying? Just having that split personality fuck ups. You know,
Or immortality. I wouldn't want to be immortal.
fuck no.
I always
Hell no, dude.
if I say I'm gonna be immortal, it's of like I want to, or at least the essence of me to live on forever. But me as a person, I wouldn't want to live forever,
Dude,
man.
as much life as you're seeing just as much death, dude.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even want to be attached to nobody, bro. Like, dude, I wouldn't want to have no friends.
And
bro.
imagine you have immortality and you get imprisoned, like how you said. You're just in jail for the rest of your life.
outside or inside, or like in actual jail or mental jail.
Both, honestly, both are bad. But
Right.
imagine you're in a prison cell for the rest of your life.
You have to do it 7 lifetimes. Like they would be like, that's crazy that there's actually
Motherfucker, I have 300 lifetimes.
Nah, they get infinite lifetimes. If
Infinite lifetimes,
it's
yeah.
immortals, it's like 7's nothing.
Yeah. But still, I don't know. Immortality is a hard one.
Is there a comic book issue where Wolverine's in jail ever? Because he's immortal.
No, he's not immortal.
He's not. I thought he is.
The adamantium inside of him ends up killing him.
Why'd you spoil?
I didn't.
No, I'm
Everyone
playing.
knows this.
I'm joking.
But I don't know. He's different though. Like if he was in jail,
I always believed him to be
like Deadpool. Deadpool's immortal.
okay.
Like that, you can melt the guy, turn him into a puddle. He'll just start going back. But you've seen the, I don't know. He's lost connection with the world. That's why he's. Is he an anti-hero?
Yeah, he definitely is. He definitely is. Because I remember an issue with him and Spider-Man where he was killing people.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man was like, "You can't unalive them."
Yeah.
And he was like, "I can."
Yeah, he just has no connection with anybody because
Right.
I guess he's a big nihilist at some point.
Mm-hmm.
He lives his life through expression because he's just some goofball. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, nothing matters to him anymore. Even love. Imagine not being able to really care about love.
Yeah, that would be the mental imprisoning thing that I'll be talking about, bro.
Yeah,
Nihilistic.
a world without love.
Yeah.
That'd be a very big prison to live in.
Facts.
Just wanting to love somebody and not being able to. Would it be like an incel?
Like, what do you mean?
Because
Like, if you're more like,
incels are a form of nihilists, I think. Where they, you know what an incel is, right?
yeah. They
Think that they'll never fall in love, so they just stay behind a computer screen. You know, they're at home.
That is a form of nihilism. If yeah, I would say.
It's crazy how there's people in this world like that.
Dude, remember that one dude that freaking went on a killing spree because he was like, I've never touched grass, and there's no way I will able to, so I'm just gonna kill everyone. And he was just like,
What?
dude, yeah, bro, he recorded himself
What? He recorded himself?
before he did it. Like, so he's literally in his car, and he's like, yeah, and I'm never gonna be like popular, or I'm never gonna have muscle or something. And he was just like, he goes in there and just after he's just like, so yeah, this is my going away.
So because I'm not happy,
No one's happy.
no one is happy. Like that's a villain right there, dog.
Nigga stays in them comic books too much, bro.
That's evil. Just trying.
Facts.
That's so
Come here.
selfish. Taking the life of somebody just because you don't have a life yourself. Like, that's not fair at all.
This worked on the other cat, so it should work on this one. Nope, it doesn't.
She's a special case.
Facts. I thought I had my hunter. I usually have my hunter license on deck.
Your hunter license?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You never watched Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah, but what is that? How does that connect?
Because hunters, they have the ability to like kind of like tame like every animal type stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so they have like a good connection to where there's like they can use every aspect of their hunting abilities to.
Or that
Okay.
power, communicating with animals,
Ooh, that'd be fire.
right?
That would be fire. I would be such a nature boy. Like I already walk with no shoes. Like
I like walking with no shoes too.
it feels good.
Right?
Yeah.
It does.
I'm not
feel-
gonna walk into a store in no shoes.
I saw this video on this little kid, or his mom's walking next to her son, and it's like a rocky road that they're walking, and she sees him with no shoes. She's like, "Where are your shoes?" And he responds, No, she says, "Why aren't you wearing shoes?" And he says, "Cause they're feet prisons," or something like that. Little boy. I thought it was so funny.
Motherfucker probably heard that shit off Avatar, bro. Cause Toph, I think she said something along those similar lines. Not feet prisons, but that's why she walks around barefoot because she can
Feel the
see
vibrations of the
yeah,
earth. Yeah.
she can
More
see through her
grounded.
feet. Yeah.
I feel like we forget the spiritual connection a lot more
yeah,
in
most
this
def.
human experience.
Most deaf.
Like even like the whole like believing in God and like saying things about God, it sounds so cheesy nowadays, you know?
I wouldn't say it sounds cheesy. It's definitely how you approach it. You know what I'm saying? With enough conviction, you can just say anything. You
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, but there's a lot of people who are still kind of like, I wouldn't say non-believers, but they're just like, oh, I heard that here and there, so
Yeah,
get
yeah.
that away from me.
Because it's the truth of God, you
Yeah.
know, that you're spreading.
Right.
You know, that real love of God that you're trying to spread, or just like not even spreading, but just I guess talking about it.
That's spreading.
That is spreading, right? But it again, it's a hard pill to swallow.
It's truth.
Truth.
Yeah.
It's the hardest pill to swallow.
Fact.
You know, trying to change somebody else's truth. The allegory of the cave. Like, you were the first person to ever mention that, and then I started learning about it a lot more.
Dude, that shit just changed. I love, like, I keep talking about change just because it's like it's so inevitable, like, about it. But that changed my whole perspective on like a lot of things, you know. And when you were talking about how like you weren't really like present, you know, not present, but you kind of felt like you were too present. You were saying this earlier, you know what I'm saying? I kind of felt that way in like when I was like learning through that whole thing. But that was only because I was foolish, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I was just like kind of thinking like, oh, if you don't know this, then there's no way you can get where my mind is coming from type stuff. And I was just like,
We can go back to that quote that's along the terms of you have to be a fool in order to become a wise
yeah.
man.
Yeah. And that's my dad also told me something. He was saying like how you should never argue with fools because the wise men should never argue with fools because the wise man or the fool will never be able to understand the wise man, but the wise man understands the fool because he was once there. You know what I'm saying? So like you're always like you have to lower yourself to their level to understand for them to understand you. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
and
saying?
sometimes they'll
Keep you there.
They'll end up trying to kill you in order to protect those shadows on the wall. Allegory of the cave. You see, it all ties together.
This nigga came at me. It was deep.
And I've seen it a lot more often. I mean, I've had conversations before. I was like, I can try to explain to you. I can try to tell you about what the truth is, I guess, because I'm still figuring it out myself. And I've experienced portions of the truth, but it's only up to you to actually step outside of that cave and see it for yourself. But if you just want to stay in there this entire time, listen, it's going to become a point where I can't sacrifice myself to protect your truth.
It's that leading a horse to water, but can't forcing it to drink, you know?
Yeah. Wow.
Like,
yeah. There's so many quotes that
so
correlate
many,
to the
right?
same
It's
thing.
just like,
yes.
Man.
You can't force him to drink.
Hey, you know what's funny? Like I'd be saying these quotes and I'd be like, oh hell yeah. Like, you know what I mean? It's just that sense of I don't know.
You're
I'm him.
You're connecting the dots. You know? You're getting.
It's funny. Like as much as I overthink, I'm happy when those dots finally connect. You know,
Yeah,
it's
when
like
you finally come to peace with those dots.
It's just you see like your shoulders like kind of get relieved a little bit.
Your eyes open up.
Eyes
you know?
open up. Everything just seems like so smooth, so peaceful.
And like, it's funny because when you come and connect the dots, you come to a sense of silence. You know.
You got to sit with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I heard Jordan Peterson on a it was like a little reel or something, and he said, he's like, I enforce everyone to do this. Sit by yourself and ask yourself, what is one foolish thing that I am doing every single day that is stopping me from living the life that I want to, or something like that, right? And I started thinking to myself, I'm like, that's a good question. What's something that I've been doing? What's a foolish thing that I've been doing every single day? And for me, it was waiting. I was waiting too much for things to present itself, you know, by doing things that I thought was working super hard on, but not taking what's mine, I guess, at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what's out there, but now it's a matter of going to grab it and stop waiting for it to come to you.
Yeah. You know that you ever see that video of that lion hunting? And there's like a herd of like prey that the lion has the opportunity to hunt on. So literally she's just like, rather than pouncing on the one, like
On
anyone, just picking and choosing. Like she could eat anything she wants.
Yeah, she's the lion.
Yeah. But she literally just waits until the herd passes by because she knows that it's gonna come, you know what I'm saying? Then that last one passes by and she's just like, none of them coming. She walks away because she don't get to eat type stuff. So
She walks away, she doesn't get to eat?
Yeah, she walked away from the scene because she everything passed by her, like the entire herd of prey passed
Oh,
by.
so she waited too long.
Yeah, she waited too long.
So then she just didn't get anything at all.
Didn't get shit.
Ah.
Yeah.
But what if, I don't know, because at the same time, I'm thinking that if the lion comes and just goes for the crowd, sometimes they just run away. All the opportunities will just,
Not if she bit hard enough.
not if she,
So if there's one of them, she could have just grabbed on, latched on. You're not getting away from me type stuff.
Okay,
if
so
this is what I'm going to eat tonight, there's no way you're getting away from me.
So there's a lot of opportunities that are going to present themselves.
Yeah,
But it's about choosing the right one
you're right.
and then latching onto it as hard as you can.
Yeah,
And only then the food will come.
yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
That's a good way. That's a good one. I've never heard of that. Have you heard that lions when they they're stalking their prey that they go like this?
Say swear.
Yeah, they don't walk like this. They walk like this. With their hands like that.
Fuck no, I ain't going to try and do that. My wrist is so like, I got to do more wrist training, bro. But like, just always doing that constant motion of just like hitting shit, it's just bad.
Yeah, like listen to this.
I don't know, this shit just hurts.
Oh. Listen to this.
I hear that, bro. I hear that.
Crazy.
Freaking. It's my. Well, not this wrist. This wrist is okay, but this wrist, my lower back, basura, straight basura.
I want to fix it. Like I want to make them better, but it's just sometimes I don't know how to improve it to become better. I guess
Yeah.
we've been learning a lot. It's crazy how much over the past year, just this 1 year, how much things have changed. Whether it be our surroundings or just our mentality.
Embrace change, man. That's what I would say to you. Just embrace it full-heartedly. If something just keeps occurring, bro, listen to that shit, bro. Like, because there have been like times where I was just like, you can like say like a motif or something, like say, I don't know, like a message. You keep hearing a message. You know what I mean? Like you keep hearing that message and you're like putting it off, bro. And then finally you're just like, okay, let me like listen to this message and like actually like work towards it or something. You know?
It's the same thing. The thought, right? The thought that keeps recurring in your head is a matter of stopping, sitting down, and trying to understand it as much as possible.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
What was that?
Sounds like your cat, bro.
It sounded like it, but I don't know where she's at. I think she's over there. I think I see her through the window, but I don't know.
Weren't you saying someone was sick today?
My girlfriend. My girlfriend's sick right now.
If she has access to, let me see this motherfucker. I've been making it all week, bro. If she had, where are you? Where are you? Antidote drink. Man, it's in my notes.
What is it?
It's a drink.
A drink.
Yes, sir. Check this. Half a cup of water. I never measure my stuff. So the fact that I took the time to just like, I was like, bro, because I got to make this again, bro. I was like, so I put half a cup of half a cup of water, one whole mango with the skin on, because the skin has like super good benefits on it. You got to get 2 whole oranges, some strawberries. I put like 4 in there, you know what I'm saying? Just because, a quart of lime, and then like this much ginger, like half your pinky. Not half.
Ginger's so good.
Ginger's freaking beautiful. Bro.
So beneficial to
And
you.
it's like in all, like if you eat any food that's not Western, you know what I mean? Like it's,
Dude, the food here is so bad.
it's poison.
It's literal poison. Yeah.
I don't eat out anymore.
I try not to.
Like if I'm out with you guys or with my friends or something, I'll be like, okay, like,
I'll get something
you know
because
what
I'm
saying?
hungry.
Yeah. But I try to limit that as much as I can.
And even so, like, you have to be buying, like, that organic food, you know, the one that's...
Not really.
Because, I mean, think about, like, where they get all the meat from, you know, even the just what you think is organic, all the shit that they've been putting into those animals.
Yeah.
All the stress, all the bad energy, everything.
Yeah.
I heard somebody say, stop eating chicken, it's a nervous bird.
Yeah. Yeah. Going to the slaughterhouse and seeing how they treat it, I'm kind of like,
Like,
I don't know if I want to eat
the
that.
Tyson brand. Have you seen how they process chicken?
Yeah, but I don't care. I'm sorry. I seen them actually throwing like the bad ones just alive, like into fire pits. And I was,
Like,
like,
how crazy.
I was looking at y'all like, Peter,
Like,
Peter!
damn.
right? So what do you want me to do? I'm human, bro. I'm not gonna be a.
I mean, think about that. Like, what we're consuming in our daily lives. Even the freaking water. Some of the water's the worst thing, and they tell you to just trust it. You know? And then they start implementing those sicknesses that scare you.
Oh, let me go back to my drink. We stopped at ginger, right? Now you also gotta have 1 handful of blueberries and half a handful of spinach. All that stuff together, bro, it tastes so bussin', bro. Like, I have a blender and then I strain it out. But if you have a juicer, it just makes it so much easier.
That sounds good. Like, especially the mango part. I feel like
Oh.
that's what adds the nice sugar that you want. You know what I mean?
I used to hate mango.
Really?
Growing up, I just started eating mango.
Mango was always one of my staples. I
I
loved it.
hated mangoes.
'Cause
Since I was 4, I don't know
You
why.
put the lemon on it with the tahini and everything, bro. Oh my god! On a freaking fork. It's like a lollipop mango.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, that was always my go-to as a kid. I was always into fruits and vegetables. Not vegetables as much, but fruits, especially fruits. Why didn't you like mango?
I don't know. It was like when I was younger, it kind of tasted starchy a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, it was
I
sweet,
could
but it
see
was
that.
also a little starchy, and I didn't like the texture of it. But now, just like your palate changes, so I started. Yeah,
It's so beneficial to you.
yeah,
You know?
especially with the skin on. A lot of the stuff with skin on, like, I don't know who programmed us to start peeling skins, but skins are really good.
Skin is, I don't know. It's an acquired taste. Like banana peel skin. I've heard that's good for you too.
Really?
Yeah. I've heard that's really good for you, but I don't know. It tastes nasty.
I heard people use that as like to roll their tree.
Oh, like a
Yeah.
banana leaf. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I've smoked them before, actually.
Man,
Oh, it was a pre-roll, though. But it was made out of banana leaf.
you a motherfucking fiend, bro.
It was a while ago. I would think that was like one of the first times that I was smoking, actually. It was one
Really?
of the big ones. So like a big banana leaf roll, and they had rolled it for me.
It wasn't grabba or nothing.
It was what?
Grabba?
Grubba?
Yeah,
What's that?
it's like a big ass tobacco leaf.
No.
Oh, okay.
It was a banana leaf, but not like a peel. It was a banana leaf.
That's also why, like, I stopped chiefing too, like, as much as I used to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because all my friends, like, they just like smoke out of blunts. It was you mainly that would smoke out of like bongs and shit, and I was like, this guy's cool.
Yeah.
So that's cool. You'd have like the bongs and J's and shit, but my homies, like, they would have like the
You know why I didn't smoke blunts?
why?
Because I don't know fucking roll them.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
You know, you get a bong, you just pack that shit up, and you're good to go.
You still can't roll a J, can you?
Oh, bro, I can do a pretty good J now.
Okay,
I've been practicing a lot more.
proud of that for sure.
Well, not anymore, but there was a time where I was just rolling J's. Like, you know, I had this one where it has the paper and it has a little cardboard or the papers,
Filter.
the filters,
Yeah.
right? So it was all in one. It was really cool the way you packaged it. But I had that, and I was just practicing a lot more.
Nice.
At one point, they were looking like freaking baseball bats.
Right?
Yeah.
I remember. Oh fuck! I had it all on Snapchat, bro. My shit got banned, but
Your Snapchat got banned?
yeah, bro. That's why I haven't been on it. Like,
Because I remember you went off of it for a while.
Yeah, I went off and I came back on it for a little bit. Everybody does that. I hope I'm not freaking people looking at me like all
Nah, I
stupid.
barely use it.
But nah, nigga, like I would unplug and then come back onto it.
Yeah.
But now I'm completely unplugged from it because I can't even.
Unplug.
I'd have to like get like a whole new phone and
I've been hearing that word a lot more.
what, unplug?
Unplug, deprogram.
Yeah, dude, because you're. How can I not unplug, dude? Like, it's
Yeah.
like, what's my freaking screen time was looking like 10 hours.
Yeah.
Bad.
Sometimes it scares me, but it's like, oh, I know exactly what I was doing on the screen time. It
I'm
was
playing
just
Dragon Ball Legends, bro.
Dragon Ball Legends.
Yeah.
Oh, that one game where like the little dots.
No, it's not Dokkan. That's
Oh,
Dokkan
that's
Battle,
Dokkan
I
Battle.
believe. But Dragon Ball Legends, I like it personally. It's pretty fire, bro.
Which one is that one?
Pretty much has every single character, and they got like ultra characters. They have sparking characters, extreme, and they have heroes. Ultra character being the strongest, heroes being the weakest, and pretty much like you can power up. It's like they have like art skills, like the cards are like arts. So they have the strike art, they have the skill art, the superpower art, your ultimate arts, and your blast art. And you just have to time it at the right time and face off against people. They have a cool little story mode on it as well.
Gotcha.
Pretty fun.
Unplugging.
Yeah.
That's stuck with me a lot. That word. It's
Want to get into it?
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it, bro. Unplugging, like,
We can go back to food because I've been hearing a lot about that too, about the Western food, right?
oh yeah.
Unplugging from the normal.
Dude, and you have to reach a new normal, bro. Like, when I went to Nigeria, I was eating like a pig, bro, but I lost weight, which is crazy because it's like, that's because they're not putting as much like preservatives and all the other stuff to maintain that food. Because I'm pretty sure our food is mostly imported, right? So it's like they have to survive that, you know what I'm saying, that fare to where they're all that stuff. But yeah, man.
Yeah, also that we consuming. It's like how they say, be cautious or be aware of what you're putting into your body, right? And same thing with your mind, you know?
Yeah.
Wherever your body goes or wherever your mind goes, your body follows, or is it the opposite way?
Something, I don't know. I haven't heard it I haven't heard it that much to where I would be like, I could give you an answer on it, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah, like carnivore. Do you know who Carnivore Aurelius is on Instagram? You should look him up.
I thought you was about to say carnival food. I was about to say
Carnival food.
shit scares me.
Why?
Dude, funnel cakes, I hate them because I'm just biting into oil.
Yeah, it's just pure oil, vegetable oil. Like even that, I've cut out vegetable oil from when we cook. It's just pure butter. Natural butter, not the shit that they tell you is butter and it's actually vegetable oil frozen up.
I use olive oil.
Olive oil is cool.
I use olive oil to like make everything that I use. Dang, should I put olive oil in that smoothie?
Ooh, bro.
Boys.
That would take it to a different level.
Facts, bro. Give it that creaminess. Not because I liked it as a juice. Like, I took out all the fiber. I didn't throw it away, you know what I'm saying? But I froze it, so now I can just put it into like the next smoothie type stuff. But yeah, the fiber, that's the good stuff.
Yeah,
so it helps you. That's clear.
And all those like good calories too. It's like good fats that you want in your system. But
I think I use olive oil to like just fry, like not fry, make everything, and then I think it's canola oil or peanut oil to like deep fry things.
Yeah, when you start deep frying things, I think that's when the unhealthy stuff starts.
Yeah, but as long as I do it in
Moderation for sure.
Moderation, nigga.
But like,
that shit's busted, bro. It's like a whole art to it, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Have you ever had a deep fried Oreo?
No.
Dude, so good, so good. Put it into pancake batter, deep fry the. I tried the first time in high school during the Harvest Festival.
Okay.
I think that's the only time I tried. Oh no, I made it like twice.
I think I seen the homegirl freaking frying Oreos at home. She's like, "Oh my god, it's so good." I was like, But I can't knock anybody for what they eat because like,
I just wish we
I
ate
eat like
better.
a pregnant woman.
Huh?
I eat like a pregnant woman, bro.
What does that mean?
Like they be making all types of concoctions and stuff, like
Yeah,
just to feel their cravings, bro. And that's like my diet. So it's like,
and sometimes it works. Sometimes it's just like, what the fuck did you just do? You just created something.
bro, have you ever had an Oreo with peanut butter and jelly, or not peanut butter and jelly, peanut butter and strawberry jam?
Yeah, I think I have.
Man,
tried
I
that.
put that bitch on Snapchat. Motherfuckers were looking at me like I was crazy. I was like, bro, what?
You know what I made the other day?
What's up?
They sent me a video, and it was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right? But in some French toast batter, so like the egg white with the milk and cinnamon, like that. So it's basically a French toast, peanut butter and jelly. Bro, French toast is one of my favorites.
There was one thing that I didn't agree with, bro. It was your pizza and applesauce.
Oh, that was the thing I did as a kid, bro. I don't do that shit now.
Nah, you're looking at me. You're like, you don't like it? I was like, fuck no, bro.
No, it's nice. I think
I can understand from your perspective why you like it. You know what I'm
but
saying?
I wouldn't say it as a normal thing.
No, not a normal thing. It's just like a little one and done.
Yeah, it was
Definitely
just a
done.
dare for sure. But then I was like, hey, this isn't that bad.
What's it called? I had this beautiful picture of one.
Now I want applesauce.
Check this. So I made this turkey burger. We had like some leftover turkeys. So I made it like into a burger, and then I had my spinach, I had like my mayo, and then I pretty much made it into a nice like BLT.
Mm-hmm.
But then I added strawberries into it. Nigga, I kid you not. I kid you not. It was busted, bro. It was like a garden salad.
Is
but
that when you
as a
add
burger.
pineapple on a pizza?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
No, pineapple on a burger.
Like the Hawaiian burgers.
Hawaiian burgers type stuff. But you know what I'm saying? It added that little sweetness to what I was trying to do. And it was
Yeah, and it
perfect.
worked out.
It worked out amazingly.
I'd try it for sure.
I would serve it really nice too. You would look at it and be like, bro, and it was so colorful, bro.
Yeah.
Like it had the green from the spinach and the meaty brown.
We'll go back to that. You are what you eat, you know? So if you're
Facts.
eating something that's so pretty, you know, that's made with some beneficial stuff that you know what's in it.
Right.
Like, imagine what you are.
Right. You know what I'm
know?
saying? It's just like I love it. Like, cause I don't know, dude. It's just experimenting with food is.
Your diet, it's so important, but we overlook it a lot, you know? Because it's just like, I'm going to eat this and I'll be fine tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'll eat this and I'll be fine tomorrow.
I used to whatever I like when I was like on my like athletic tip, like I used to be like, okay, if I eat this, I have to work twice as hard to work it off tomorrow type stuff. And that's just how I was with like my brother and like his friend and all that stuff. Like we was on that shit. But I don't even say brother and friend. My brothers, yeah.
Because there's times where I want to eat healthy, but the people that tell me how to eat healthy, they're eating like just a bland piece of chicken.
Fuck no, you can make your food good.
Right.
You can make your healthy food good. You don't always have like that was kind of why I wanted to start a cooking show. You know what I mean? But there's a time and place for everything. I'll probably implement it here and there.
But would you want to do that in the future?
Yeah, maybe when I have kids.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Again, time and place for everything, but
Yeah,
as an idea.
Yeah,
Do you see yourself doing that someday? The next little cooking show just for fun?
Most def, bro. Most def. Yeah, I don't want to just throw up at everything, but yeah, but there's some healthy alternatives to like how you make your stuff, and even if you make like something that you would eat at fast food at home, it's much better, you know.
Yeah, because you know what you're putting into it.
Right.
You know where you got the meat from. You know where you got the ingredients from.
Yeah. Regardless, even though there's always these negative things about meat and stuff, I love it too much to not like.
I don't know.
I ate a snake the other day.
You ate a snake?
Yeah, me and the homies.
How was that?
It was interesting. You ever ate a frog leg for the first time?
Yes. So good.
So it didn't taste like a frog leg, but it felt like how I ate a frog leg for the first time.
Huh. Did it taste more like a chickeny taste? More of a red meat taste?
Nah, more fishy.
Fishy?
Yeah, because they're reptiles. So it kind of tasted like that, but it was like, it was good.
Did it have the texture of fish?
It's kind of like flaky a little bit,
Uh-huh.
you know, but you got to get around the bones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They were tough, but it was like little...
I'd be saying some shit of things of animals that I want. Like one time I said that I wondered what a pterodactyl tasted like.
How would you get your hands on that though?
I don't know.
Might as well just eat like a raven, not a raven.
Because I was
like,
watching Ice Age and a pterodactyl flew by. I was like, I wonder what a pterodactyl would have tasted like.
I wonder what we would be like back then, too. Like how we would hunt and shit. Like, I wonder if I would still be saucing shit up. Like even if I just had salt, you know. I'd probably like.
Yeah, get a salt rock, start freaking crushing the hell out of it.
With some fucking find an orange or something.
Have you heard that about that ocean? Is it ocean or a lake? But it's just it has a lot of salt in it, right? So you can't even go underwater. It just brings you back up.
Wow.
Yeah. So you start thinking about how it was back then when the salt water was more concentrated. And remember, you can't sink.
Right.
So if it was high levels of salt in that water, I wonder how God walked on water.
That's probably how that nigga was walking on water.
Right.
This is just theories too.
Yeah,
like,
just theories. These are fun.
We're just myth busting right now, but that's probably how that nigga was walking on water. Like,
You know, you can't go underwater. Stop walking on the surface of water.
nah, but then everybody else would have been doing the same thing.
Ah, that's true.
Fags.
Maybe they didn't try.
What if God was the only one that took risk? Is it God that walked on water or Jesus?
Jesus walked on water.
Okay. Maybe Jesus was the only one that was taking risk.
Jesus.
Jesus.
He has a song that says "Walk on Water" or some shit like that. No.
Jesus walk
Fox? Yeah.
I think that's the one.
Because that's exactly what I was
Is it?
thinking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I don't know, man. I thought what you were gonna say was like there is like so much salt in the sea, and I just instantly thought of One Piece. Have you seen One Piece at all?
A little bit of it, not all of it though. There's a lot of
There's
episodes.
this one guy named Sanji, and he be smoking, and he has like this blonde hair with like this cool little eyebrow, and they went to like this little sea where they were voyaging, and him being the ship,
The cook.
the cook on the ship, he really wanted to go to this place because like they had like the best salt, to where like there was like a tsunami or something, and after the old water dried up, there's like salt like all over the roofs, like there's salt on like everywhere, bro. So he just like he scooped up all the salt, and he had like a ship's worth of freaking salt.
His art,
Good
huh?
salt, yeah.
I love that when it's something that you won't understand. It's like this guy's just getting salt. Like what the heck?
Nah, yeah.
But for him, it's something so big, something so
Right.
passionate.
And I like how in like shows and stuff like they depict that, especially in anime, they depict the emotion people have with like the sentimental value with
Yeah,
things.
the
you know?
passion,
Yeah,
the passion behind their art.
facts.
You see that a lot. Goku with his martial arts, he's like, oh, like you could see him literally
Yeah.
get excited to fight somebody,
did
bro.
you see that when he was like, Nah, never mind.
No, what?
No, it was like an animation style in Shintami's Broly movie, and when he was cold and he was like it was just like, it was funny. But it wasn't about him fighting. But I understand what you're talking.
But yeah, he like you can see the entire vibration throughout his entire body.
Yeah, I really like how they depicted that.
Oh, which one was it? It was another anime, I think too. But he's saying to himself, this feeling, I'm shaking. It's this pure joy. Like something inside of him was just trembling. Like
All them motherfuckers do that shit, bro. And
You
I feel
know?
like Dragon Ball like started that shit. Dragon Ball's the godfather anime, bro. When they freaking transform, they're just like looking at themselves, just like
aura.
they're just like, you know, like they feel a new power and they're just like acting as if they're just like this whole new person, and they are. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think we can get to a state where we can see people's auras? Because I know we can feel auras when people walk into a room. Imagine if Israel Adesanya walked into the room. You feel it. You know?
That spiritual pressure.
Yeah.
You ever watched that on Bleach?
No?
Ooh.
I haven't seen Bleach.
They do a really good way of doing it. Like, depending on how strong the person is, you kind of feel their spiritual pressure, and what it does, it like weighs you down. You know what I'm saying? So it's like super heavy, and like they have like these little lines to show like it's like weighing them down, and they're just like, oh, the spiritual pressure is strong as fuck.
Nani.
Right.
You know, they're like, oh shit, like something just walked into the room. You feel the press, or like Baki's dad.
Oh yeah.
You have that freaking monstrous
Yujiro,
power,
yeah.
you know.
And you just see the little demon aura behind them. I love anime, bro. Like how they depict like energy in terms of seeing it. Cause I mean, in a sense, if that's how they see it, if that's how like they create it, I would say like we could get to a point where we see niggas' energy and shit.
I don't know, cause I think anime, like things that you see in the cartoons, can be translated over to our world. You know.
I think the creators who did it have already done that though. You know what I mean? Because where else could it have come from?
So they've become a
That
god of
is
their
that
own world.
source. Yes, and that's what I really want like people to understand, to just like be in control of their own world, like,
Yeah.
because like we just from like school and like all this stuff, like we're kind of like created to like be like immersed in other people's world, you know what I'm saying, how to
Be part of the matrix. Be a rat in the race.
type stuff. That's what I want to say, matrix type stuff, like but you know what I'm saying, just like be in control of your own world.
When you start developing your own character, you know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's when COVID was happening, and everybody was talking about isolation and stuff. I kind of like was okay with it because I was already in that isolated form. I forgot what I was going through at the time, but I kind of already felt like I kind of want to isolate myself and just know what's best for me.
Okay,
stuff.
so you wanted
And
to just start developing yourself.
yes, you know what I'm saying, not developing myself in a sense like, oh, I'm developing myself for this other person, but developing myself for
Like,
me.
who am I?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I had an idea of who I was, but with this whole transition, I gotta understand who I am now. You know what I'm saying? I'm always changing. I knew who I was back then. Right now, it's a little rocky. You know what I'm
Still a
saying?
little rocky. You're still figuring things out.
Yo, everybody gotta figure stuff out.
But it's like you've already learned so much about yourself. But now, I don't think it's who am I? It's how much more can I be? Yeah. Because I get what you mean. Because I've changed a lot throughout those years too. And how you said about COVID and isolation. I mean, a lot of people spent it so differently. Some people found the opportunities to freaking conquer the world.
Facts.
Some people found the opportunity to or not even opportunity, but just wasted opportunity. And they just stayed in their rooms. And they didn't do anything about it. You know, they didn't develop anything. They didn't evolve.
Some people were going crazy.
Some people
I need someone next to me.
Dude, some people
scary.
are still going crazy, you know? Still believing everything on the news, not thinking for themselves. You know what I mean? So it's cool that you got to develop yourself a lot more. Kind of become your own character, and you're still becoming your own character. I feel like everyone needs to go through that. You know, the sacrifice.
Character development, character arc, bro. It's just like, I really, what's that? I forgot what the word is, but there's like a sociology term to where you see not life as a movie, but like seeing life as like a spectrum of things. I forgot. It starts with a D. I'll probably send it to you after. But right now, I'm kind of like
Start seeing life as a
like a movie event almost.
Okay.
Let me see. I'm gonna keep talking to you type stuff, but I'm gonna try to search that. You know, I'm gonna be your Jamie to your Joe Rogan podcast right now.
But like you're living in a movie, so you have to try to become your own main character.
Something like that.
It's funny that you say that because I've never thought of myself as the main character. I always thought of myself like a support role, but I've been getting told a lot more that I have to try to embrace that main character within me. You know?
I feel like I wouldn't say everybody's side characters, but in a sense, everybody's living in their own world. So yes, you know what I'm saying? Like you and someone else, like I don't know, bro. I would have to give, I wouldn't say everybody's a side character type stuff, but I would say everybody's a main character of their own show.
Yeah.
And that's life.
See, I get that part, but I was actually thinking of myself as the support to somebody else's.
Really?
Yeah. So I was never really thinking of myself as the main character. It's like if I'm doing it with somebody.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But now I guess that isolation really started bringing out that main character within me. You know, where I don't see anybody as, well, I guess side characters to my story, but I recognize that they're main characters to their
own
story
as well. Yeah.
You know, they're like
That's
superstars.
Right.
You know, we're each superstars. That's why I see all our friends. You know, like Jordan, superstar. Ergie, superstar. I don't see them as side characters. It's like, no, they got their own story and they're freaking developing themselves.
They gotta tell it, right?
You know, so it's kind of cool when our stories combine, collide, you know, create something so much bigger.
It's like those episodes, like those little crossover episodes. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Like Goku's the main character, but Vegeta's the main character in his story.
Right, bro. Vegeta's story is way better than Goku's story, bro. I'd say.
I feel like there was a lot more development in his story. You know, he was this monstrous being, you know, ready to destroy anything for his pride. But now he's changed that aspect of his pride to...
Would you say... Because Goku went through that same thing, though. He was a monstrous being until he seen that Frankenstein android back in Red Ribbon Army. This was Dragon Ball era.
But then he hit his head.
No. He hit his head. That was the first thing he did. First thing he hit... he was, like, going crazy, like, as a newborn. You know what I'm saying? But even still then... I think this was, I don't know if this was before he met Roshi or after, but he was like, no, I gotta murk this dude because he's been doing bad. And he was like, no, like, what are you doing? Like, that's still life, you know? And then he was like, oh, okay. And then after that, he didn't kill anybody ever again, bro.
Yeah, dude, he stopped Krillin from killing Vegeta.
Yeah.
He's like, no, Krillin, don't do it.
So he had his little android moment right there.
Yeah. Do you think we're born into this world like that?
What?
As beasts, as... Do you think we're born evil?
This nigga bringing me back to the little language arts little prompt.
Yeah, I like talking about those thoughts. You know,
I don't think my answer didn't change. I think it's environmentally
Okay.
It's how we are. Because you could be a sweet boy. You could be a sweet person. Not sweet. I'm saying sweet boy because I'm a boy type stuff. But you could be a sweet person. Yeah, you could be a sweet person, but then change depending on your environment. Or you could be a bad person and then change to a good person depending on your environment. So it's all how you were cared for as when you were younger type stuff.
Yeah. So it does show the importance of parenting, you know, of
Yeah.
being there for the kid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's also like even now, like even though you have like, because there can be something that you believe your whole life, and then that change, and then that triggers into, I don't know, would that be what you? I think everyone's born neutral.
Born neutral, blank canvas.
Yeah, blank canvas.
It's just
What you put into that.
a big thing of stone that little by little life chisels away at you.
Right.
Yeah.
Formed into something. I would say that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm just thinking into the yin and yang. You know what I mean? There's no way something can be all bad.
Good.
Well, not
If there's a lot of good, there's got to be a lot of evil.
right.
And you know,
Or-
okay.
no, if there's a lot, because check this, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Let me draw this out type shit. Let me see. Where's my marker at?
Dang, we're going into some visuals.
Facts, bro. Because I learned that I'm more of a visual person.
Yeah, for sure.
If my friends are like trying to like tell me an idea, I kind of have to like close my eyes while I'm talking to them, so they can so I can visualize it better.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Okay, here we mark it up. Bam. So we got this.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Oh fuck, that's a horrible. Okay, check this.
Okay. He has a yin yang, but
Yeah.
there's no circles.
Yeah, so there's the yin and yang, no circles, right? This is all bad. Boom, all bad.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all good, right?
Yep.
Now, there's no way I can be all bad without having a little bit of good, and there's that circle right there.
Yeah.
But then I can be all good,
And have a little bit
a
of
little
bad.
bit of bad, bam, yin and yang. So there's that balance, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I just feel like. That's what went into my head when you asked that question type stuff.
Yin yang. That's a good. We go back to that a lot. The yin yang. There's always a counterbalance to something else.
That was like the first symbol I learned in
Really?
life. Yeah.
Huh.
That was like the first symbol I learned.
Those animes, man.
Telling you, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
telling-
You definitely saw it in through
like,
there.
Other than school, that was like my teacher right there. You know,
And then being that Libra, you know,
that too.
always gotta have that.
Balance,
You know.
something.
Because I could see how I wouldn't say being nice, but being too good sometimes can allow the evil to take over the good in you.
No, facts, bro. Because say if you're too good to someone, eventually, fucking scams. Eventually that kindness gets taken for weakness. You know what I'm saying? And then once you realize that what your kindness was is a weakness to others, you kind of like take that away. You know what I'm saying? So now it kind of fuels your villain origin, if that's what I would say. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can let it be a villain origin for sure.
Right.
You know, when you start really embracing that. Like, well, that's what I am now. This world is evil, so I must be evil too.
Facts.
Fucking crazy, huh?
Fuck that. Fucks.
Have you seen? I haven't seen Avatar all that well, but I've seen like some clips of it or some.
You haven't seen, bro, I watched that shit like 3 times. Fuck, that shit's hard.
But the uncle,
Oh, Uncle Iroh?
yeah,
Everyone aspires to be like freaking Avatar or like Zuko or something. I want to be like Uncle Iroh, bro.
be the wise old
Old man. But I gotta let myself grow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can't rush it.
That's what I learned beforehand. You know what I mean? Like as young as I was still trying to
Yeah, you gotta suffer a little,
Yeah, gotta suffer a little.
even if the suffering is seen as patience.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of. Do you think there's suffering in patience?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I think that's one of the biggest ones for a lot of people, me included. You know, where you know what you can do, or what you want to become, but it's like, shit, now I gotta wait.
Shit takes time, man.
Definitely takes time.
Damn, I gotta release that song.
You gotta release that song.
Gotta release that song. It's all about time.
That's the name of the song.
No.
Oh, all about time. It is about time.
Yeah.
time and patience. I want to be like Uncle. What's his name? Iroh.
Pyro, yeah.
Just a wise old man in my own way. You know. I feel like talking about it a lot has helped me a lot too. Like Socrates, I come back to him a lot, and I learned a lot just by talking to people. You know, influence.
There is a thing, like, I feel everyone has value to give in a conversation. You know what I mean? Like, even like someone less fortunate, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I just say crackhead, bro. Crackheads tell the best stories, bro. They are the best fucking storytellers of all time, bro. It's not that they've been through some shit, they've seen some shit, they've just done everything.
They've lived.
And the way that they articulate it, bro, they keep you so immersed in the story to where you're like most people, just like Joaquin Phoenix says in Joker, is like, if you saw me on the street or on the floor, you'd walk right over me. Nigga, you stop in your tracks and you have to listen to what they're saying, and you're just like, and then, bro, it just keeps you immersed, bro.
You may not be something good that you take away. It may not be something bad that you take away, but you're taking something away.
Something away, bro.
You know?
It's just like, dang.
Something to think
There's a
about.
time where it sat with me a little bit, and I was like, No,
Do you remember an instance where something sat with you like that?
No.
No.
I can't recall it right now, but I just know.
There has been those moments where somebody has said some shit, you're like, oh.
Right. Sit. Facts.
And I feel like the older we get, I guess the more we can process things, you know? Something that has been said before to us that we can recall and just start thinking about more and more on a deeper level.
I'm hella like processing a lot of the shit that I've like that's been told to me like when I was younger. And I didn't give it that much thought when I was younger, but then I don't know what it does, but it's just like something snapped, something inside of me, and it's just like, now I'm thinking about it, and I'll be sweeping the floor or something. I'll just be like, I'll stop in my tracks.
It's like if you're watching a movie, you know, when you watch a movie when you're a kid and then watching it again later on in the future,
and something new
arrives.
Yeah,
You start thinking about it in a different sense.
yeah, for sure.
And you're like, whoa. One of the movies that I've only seen it twice, but I feel like if I were to go back and watch it again, I'd definitely come out with something new. Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh yeah,
bro, such a beautiful movie.
Man, this is where you have to like take time for yourself, bro, because it's like I tried. She's gonna see this and she's gonna be like, well, but so I want to spend time with my sis, right? So I was like, let's go see this movie. And she was watching it. She didn't have an open mind at all, bro. She was just like, what the hell is this? What is this? Every single time she was like, this is so stupid.
Because they're just taking it as a movie, huh?
I don't know what the hell they was taking it as, but it wasn't, you know what I mean? But
like, if you could just stay as, okay, yeah, they're traveling through different dimensions, and that's it. But the meaning, you know?
I don't think she understood the whole dimensional thing at the thing, too. She also fell asleep, but...
Open mindset versus limited mindset?
Not limited, because she's a very
intelligent... Or growth?
She's a very intelligent person, so I wouldn't say limited. It was just...
No, but that's the terms that they use. Growth mindset, limited mindset, where it's like, growth is like you're always opening your mind to like anything that comes in so that way you can actually learn from it. And limited is like you're only choosing what you want to learn from. I'm not calling your sister... No,
I know.
You know?
I kind of just said that for my own sake, you know what I'm saying? So, like, so if she were to see this, she'd be like, I don't know.
Nah, but it's cool. Always learning something new.
Yeah, facts.
Even if it's from a movie, you know? I feel like if she were to go back and watch the movie again, and then maybe you, like, explain some things to her, she'll probably be like, whoa, you know?
There was a really good scene at the end that had me crying, and I was like, damn. Where is she? But I was like, fucking.
Was it the sausage fingers that got to her?
She woke up at that part.
Yep.
And she woke up at that. She was like, I'm leaving. I was like,
I was about to when I first saw it.
I was like, I was laughing. I was like, what the heck? It was like a perfect counterbalance of action and comedy and heartfelt moments in that film. So I was like, that's cool.
And it shows like the answer to everything was what? Just love. Even in a world where people only had sausage fingers, you know, they were still able to find a way to love. And I guess that was the resolve to everything.
All right. It was cool. I liked it, bro.
What do you think about the statement, love is being disguised, or hate is being disguised as love?
There are two sides of one coin, because just like that circle as well. It's like you can't hate something without loving it. Or I hate you so much to the point that I love you. I love you so much to the point that I hate you.
Ah.
You know what I mean?
I love you so much that I hate you.
I hate the little things that you do, but I can't stop loving you because it's like I learned that through family. You know what I'm saying? It's like the things that I hate about my family, I won't tolerate that shit outside. Fuck no. But
What do you mean?
Like, say if my sister hits me or something, or my brothers hit me.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna let somebody.
Fuck no, bro. But I love you to the point like you hit me, I'll love you the next day type stuff. But if you know what I mean, so it's like, yeah,
You do learn a lot through family.
yeah, facts,
I feel yeah, that's probably one of your biggest lessons right there.
fam,
Yeah.
dude. Everything that I love about my family, I have it inside of my friends. So like you remind me a lot of like my sisters and stuff. They're very driven, they're very smart, and they're like open about certain things. So that's why I befriended you, because I have like a little sense of like family there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we just connected so fast, man.
Yeah.
Like we just got onto our stuff.
Right.
It was like a mirror. We'll go back to that again.
Yeah. Everything's all about reflecting. You want to take some time to reflect, bro?
Yeah.
Just fucking reflect, bro. Like from our first episode on the podcast onto like now, bro. It's like,
Yeah.
it's flowing.
Dude, yeah, it is.
Flowing. Like I haven't really felt like conversationally like open like this in a minute, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
I feel like it's just that knowledge that we've acquired that it's allowed us to, I guess, talk about our experiences a lot more.
right.
You know, because back then we were just coming out of isolation, I guess, in a way, or I don't know. For me, it was
Isolation, yeah.
it was stepping back from like everything. I swear, it felt like I had changed. I had just stepped into this brand new environment.
World or
Yes,
something?
dude. Literally, like I had moved into the garage. I had to say goodbye to my mom. I had to say goodbye to my cousins. I had to say goodbye to everything that I had already known, and I was here.
So even with all that, you were still trying to like funnel something through. Like, okay, that's fire. That's fire. Like fire. Looking back on that, you know what I'm saying? You never know what's like.
And with you, it was that sense of creation again. It just took, hey man, let's work on a video or something.
Right.
All right. Yeah, and then we started talking about stuff on the podcast, but it was like, what do we talk about? We have, we haven't really
Right. It
developed
was like-
anything within ourselves yet. You
Yeah.
know?
And that's another thing, bro. Like I wish I allowed myself to be creative more rather than quickly wanting to like be like business savvy, bro. Because I like everything I was trying to do, like I was trying to put a price on, you know what I mean? Like work wise, and I was just like, bro, it's like it's kind of taking the fun out of this, and
Yeah.
I can't allow myself to flourish.
I think that's part of combining your creativity, the world of your creativity, and also the world of the real world. We know where
Yeah.
everything is driven by money,
Yeah,
and money talks.
money does talk.
You know?
But this motherfucking story that I got to tell gonna talk even louder, boy. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Yeah.
But it's crazy.
Those actions that speak louder than words.
Yeah, and it's also, bro. I also gotta apologize back then, bro, because it's like even me being on your podcast, I didn't have as much to say. You know what I'm saying? And there's like times where you would be like, "So what do you have to say?" And I was just like,
And it's not even-
literally like
And it's not even that you had nothing to say. It's just,
I haven't given that much thought.
yeah, you haven't given it that much thought.
Right.
So that's why I always look excited, or I'm always excited to see the next episode. You know, just to see how when they come back, or when a guest comes back, how much more they've grown.
Right.
That excites me a lot, because it's like, wow,
The returning characters.
yeah,
And it's crazy because it's like
You've unlocked a whole new power, a whole new limit.
and then also it's just like it was like week after week. So even if I like there wasn't much growth in those weeks, so I was like, fuck, I have shit to say, you know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah, and we were with each other like literally all the time.
yeah.
You know, so it was like whatever you learned, I was there.
Oh God, nigga, there is no way I could cap anything, bro. It's like it'd be like
So we got
learn that.
we went from isolation of learning, or I guess trying to develop within ourselves, but again, there's nothing to latch onto to like really learn from. So when we got to like that, you know, the collaboration, it's like, well, all right, what are we gonna collaborate with?
Right.
We had very limited stuff in our arsenal.
Yeah, I had very limited knowledge, bro. Like I didn't even know how to like convey what I was trying to say in terms of like how to execute what I wanted to get done. You know what I mean? So it's just like,
And now we come back to this episode. You know, here we are again, and it's so much easier. I feel like we've grown a lot.
right?
Yeah,
Right?
we've
Short amount of time, bro. It's just like, how long has it been, bro? Because
since
the last episode I was on,
it's been a while, bro. It's been a while.
you know that saying where it's like where those freaking little alpha gurus and shit, they're like, in the next 6 months disappear and see
Yeah.
who you become, and it's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's
Go
just-
ghost.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's like,
And I wouldn't say it was about going ghost, because I like learning from people. You know, that's where I was getting most of my knowledge, just from people. You know, experiences that they've gone through, or even on my phone, like the things that come up on my Explore page
mhm.
is no longer just distractions and like mindless videos. You know, it's something
Yeah.
that gives you that sense of thought. You know, all right, what are you trying to teach me here?
For my mind's a little mixture of two, because I can't throw away my little freaking, just not mindlessness, but just that what is it? I don't know, because there's a lot of funny videos on my shit where it's just
Entertainment, enjoyment.
like, yeah, there's like that aspect of things, but there's also that aspect of like, okay, I'm getting inspiration from this, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's because I limited my entertainment. I limited my enjoyment. I get a lot of joy, and I feel like when something does come up where it's a source of entertainment, I feel like I've enjoyed it a lot more. You know, so you see me watching the UFC fights, bro, I'm flipping out.
Yeah.
You know, you see me, I don't know, we go to watch a movie. I barely watch movies, but when I enjoy, or when I go and watch a movie, if it's a really good one, I enjoy it a whole lot more because I really understand it more.
There wasn't a movie I didn't like. I've been sleeping a lot during movies, bro. It's just because like I'd be freaking like staying up and like trying to like work on something or something, and then I get to that movie and it's just like I'm sitting watching and I'm just like, I'm relaxing, you know. I'm just like, and I tried not to. I did that shit on a date once. I think she heard me snore.
You fell asleep during a movie date?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
movie dates are not good,
No.
especially not first time.
Yeah, I've learned that. You don't even talk to the person.
Facts. I was like, I don't know anything.
It's like, I went to go watch a movie. We didn't talk for almost 2 hours, and then at the end of the day, I'm taking you home, and that's it.
That shit has me thinking back, like, damn, why did I do something different?
Oh my god, bro! Like even my perspective towards like dating and like, I don't know. I was in the mentality of, I don't know, that everyone was telling me just fuck around, go out with girls, go this and that. But I was like, nah, I'd rather wait for the opportunity where it presents. But that's why even like getting into the relationship that I'm in now, like you saw me,
Yeah.
bro. I don't know, because it's like I'm contradicting what everyone is telling me.
But now it's like, what do you want? It's like, oh, what the fuck am I gonna say? He said some crazy shit. He was like, you are going through a metamorphosis or some
Yes,
shit.
exactly,
And he's like-
metamorphosis.
yeah, and he was like, you have to look inward and ask yourself, what do you want? And I was like, oh my god.
I was gonna bring that word up earlier, metamorphosis, bro.
Dude, Iroh is fucking amazing, bro, because it's just like,
You melt yourself down in that cocoon, you know, and find out just the essence, just the literal liquid of what you are, bro. And then you come out to flourish.
I'm begging you, Prince Zuko.
And you come out so beautiful that it comes to the point where you can even see your own wings.
Facts. Nigga, there is this scene where Zuko, through that metamorphosis, bro, he was living this whole like lie where he had to be evil for like the sake of his father. You know what I'm saying? Just to get that acceptance. I understand where he comes from that, bro. But there was a time where he's living this whole time through the ideal of his father image.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he's around his uncle this whole time, and he's finally seeing what it means to actually be like a person. And then he did something to where it was like so contradictory to like his inner self that he got sick, bro. Like he literally,
Yeah.
and it was literally like, I think he just helped the Avatar, and like he got sick to his stomach, and like
Is that subconscious?
his
Yeah.
subconscious like actually made him sick, bro. And it was like,
That actually happens, bro. It's crazy. When your body enters that state of shock or like a trauma is relived, Your body will get sick.
Bro,
You end up with a fever.
Yeah, he was in like bed for days, bro.
Yeah. Going through something like that, changing your entire perspective.
I've been watching a lot of old shows like that I grew up on, like Regular Show, fucking Ben 10, just like all those little things. It's just like picking up like little stuff, like little things and stuff.
Little messages that you would have never or acknowledged before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or how would I acknowledge it differently?
You didn't have the wisdom back then that you have now.
I gotta do that with books now that I think about it too.
Yeah, books is something that I'm starting to get into, but it's hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
For me, at least.
No. I understand you completely because there's been times where I'll read a book. It either take me super long or super fast. The best time I had reading was when I was in Nigeria because I was literally just there. I was able to like actually sit down and be present and like read rather than, I mean, I would occasionally like read through a page and then forget what I was reading and have to reread it. But ultimately, I was understanding what it was.
Yeah.
And that book right there, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, bro.
The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Beautiful book.
The orange one, right?
Yeah. By Mark Manson.
Yeah.
Fucking, it pissed me off, bro, because there's like this, like, I don't know, like, I think the East is really heavy on this, but there's like this sense where if you're like reading or studying or something, it has to be towards like towards betterment, like in terms of like
improvement.
Damn, how many times did I just say like right there, bro? I literally heard myself saying like 6 times. But yeah, they want you reading those like freaking textbooks of just work or some crap, and it just makes me mad. So I was walking around with my book, right? And my dad, he was like heavy on me reading he wanted me to be reading. Like every time he's like, make sure you're reading. He didn't even, like, if I was saying like back then, like I'm gonna go hang out with you. If I was like younger or something, he's like, no, stay home and read. You know what I'm saying? Now that I finally have this book, it's a book that I enjoy. And then one of like my uncles out there, he was like, oh, what book are you reading? And I said, I showed it to you. He was like, oh, Subtle Art of, bro, looked at it like that. And I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You don't even know what the contexts are inside this book, but you're giving it this like negative connotation already.
Yeah.
And then that
You're already
right there,
giving a fuck.
Right. Literally.
Yeah.
And then my dad, he was like, I was trying to like walk around and like reading stuff. And because we were just like, we was working on something out there. And I knew I was just going to be just like standing. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to sit down and read finally. So I brought the book. I was getting ready to bring the book outside the car. He's like, leave that inside. I was like, what are you do? What? Why would I do that? And then I brought it still.
You still read it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And I deciphered everything about it, bro. I want to give that book another read.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna learn something new.
Oh my god, that was a beautiful book, and I'm glad I read it at that time. You know, I feel like the world like puts things in front of you at the right time.
Yeah.
Listen to it. So listen to it. Yeah.
If it presented itself in front of you, it was definitely for a reason. You know, it was meant for you to be seen. Sometimes, like one thing that I've noticed, or I don't know, I was thinking about it because there was a time where I was just seeing a monarch butterfly over and over again. And that was when I was saying king a lot, you know, king. King.
Okay.
King butterfly, monarch.
Okay.
Right? So every single time that I would see one, I'm like, monarch butterfly. It was when you start noticing things.
Right.
My dad even told me too. He's like, it's because now you're noticing. Now you're taking note. You're being more aware of the things in front of you. And you're actually acknowledging their existence in your life. You know? Yeah. You can take it as just, it's just a butterfly that's there. But you start really acknowledging that it's there in front of you, that out of all the people in the world, you were there at that time, at that place, and you saw that butterfly fly right in front of your eyes.
Preach.
You know what I mean? You read a book. There's something that stands out in that book about, you know, while you're reading it. You're like, what the fuck? Yeah, for somebody else, that same line might have not meant shit. But for you, it could have been the start of something completely new.
It's the same with music too.
Same with music.
Like it's
art.
Yeah. And not just that it's art. There's like certain parts of lines that speak to certain people. You know what I'm saying? Even though this person wrote this in his story, someone else can see that story in a different light. You know what I mean? there's no way I can relate to Tupac, but there's lines that I relate to. You know what I mean? Where I'm like, oh crap, like you're going through that. We're so different. You know what I mean?
And it's those differences that make us similar.
Right.
That's what I learned.
At the end of the day, we all bleed. We all cry. We all. At the end of the day, we're all human, bro. So.
Yeah. We're all similar.
Very fucking similar. That's why I don't freaking like. I don't even want to get into that whole like idol worshiping or something.
Mm-hmm.
But like people be acting as if like someone next to them is just this holy like holy presence. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they're still human, bro.
Do you think it's because like they haven't taken the opportunity to, again, how we were talking about, figure out who they are, that they have to rely on the idolization of somebody else?
I would say so heavily on that, absolutely.
Yeah, because I've gone through that.
Word?
You know? Yeah, where you just around some friends and you're like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, so I'm just gonna follow. You become you become like a sheep.
Mm.
You know, wherever they go, you go. Whatever they think, you think.
Yeah.
Whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So it is about environment. You know, the people around you. Show me your 4 friends, and I'll tell you what kind of a person you are, type of thing. Because I could see that, you know, you have some bad friends, you're probably gonna be the 5th one.
Yeah, it's like it's that little fruit analogy. There's like a good fruit in a bad in a
basket.
pot of bad fruit. Yeah,
basket of
fruits.
Of spoiled, rotten fruits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start spreading and shit.
So I feel like we've surrounded ourselves with some good fruits.
Yeah.
And it's not even they may not be fully ready, you know, but they're ripening up.
Everybody got time, bro. It's like we're all gonna head to the same destination, which is death. It's just a matter of getting there.
Death.
But knowing when, like not when, but gaining as much as you can before that.
So it isn't about, how do I word that? It isn't about how you're gonna not die, but how you're gonna live.
Right. There's also something where I was like, I think I started thinking about this in high school, bro. I was like, the way you've been living, do you deserve a good death? Type stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like how you treated this person, would you? I feel like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like every bad thing that I've done would be probably like played beforehand. Those 7 minutes where you're about to die, you know what I'm saying? Like the anime flashbacks are just like, oh, look at Zabuza, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So what are those flashbacks gonna be?
Yeah, facts.
It's gonna be good things or just bad things?
Or just bad things, facts.
Are you gonna die a regretful life? Damn.
And that right there is gonna be who you are as a person. You live off in eternity, bro.
Legacy.
Yeah, facts.
I think that, remember how we were talking about immortality?
Yeah.
That's what I meant by immortality.
Okay.
You know, where you may not be here anymore, but you're still present in the lives of others. You know, you left an impact to the world. And maybe not the world as a whole, but like at least
the world that
your
you
world
contributed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
I think that's a good way of living your life, for sure. Just, I don't know, doing better for others, doing better for yourself.
Facts. Now, once you do better for yourself, you're going to be able to be better for others.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. I've thought about that too, because the world is going crazy right now, bro. We've entered a state of insanity.
they don't have no authority, bro.
Yeah. Authority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My second mom was telling me about that, like how the world doesn't, like, even though like people are their own person, they need a hand of authority to guide them in a sense. You know what I'm saying? They have no guidance. They don't know where to look to. And
Guidance, mentorship, apprenticeship. Yeah. Like, you think, and even the people who have got it all figured out, they need somebody to share that wisdom with, you know, share their experience with. Like, look at Michelangelo. You think he painted the Sistine Chapel by himself?
Right.
No, he had 15 apprentices.
Every student needs a master, and every master needs a master themselves, bro. So
Yeah. So they can teach a new group of students.
facts.
Yeah. We're all learning. We're all figuring this shit out.
And that's all we can do right now.
Just keep working. Keep learning. I can go back to that all fucking day. Keep learning, keep growing, keep building. Right now we're in that foundation era, you know? You You know, we're taking the time to really make sure that the foundation is as sturdy as possible.
I like the whole foundation thing, and then learning about MMA and all that stuff, and how everything stems from like your legs and stuff. So just knowing like that foundation is really cool.
Yeah. Because you've seen fighters how they're fighting and you see them like almost run off, like they have no control. Their head just this way, and their legs go that way. You know,
Like
the
fucking
footwork,
Julian Pena.
huh?
Like Julian Pena. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, bro. When you're saying like I'm not taking away what she did against in their was it? Did they have a third fight or is it?
No, it was just the second fight.
Yeah, the first fight pissed me off because I was like, dude, I seen Nunez fight. That was not her at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was like, Pena. Oh man, it just pissed me off. And
It was just the fact
Pena looked really good that night.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
she
saying?
was ready and she wasn't. It is what it is. People have their nights.
And then I was like, but who Nunez was is what I've been a fan of. You know what I'm saying? On that second
no,
fight. And I
Nunez
was
is
like,
a freaking beast.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way. I've seen her mow through freaking greats. Or not greats. But
No, yeah, greats.
Greats and freaking people. You know what I'm saying? I felt at that point like,
Dude, she gave Ronda Rousey a whoop ass.
whoop ass, bro. Like,
Holly Holm, Cyborg. Like, these are people that you don't want to fucking mess with. And she made it look easy.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
So I could see what you were saying by that. But then you see that second fight, and we always come back to it. Destroyed. Juliana Pena did not look good in that fight at all.
Fuck no, bro. She was chin up, legs up too.
Did you see the fight last Saturday?
Her fight?
No.
She fought?
Justin Gaethje versus.
Oh, I was at the homie's graduation, but the day after, I watched the whole thing. I didn't. I watched all of the cards up until Justin Gaethje, so I didn't watch the Gaethje fight yet.
Oh, so you saw all of them except for the last one?
Yeah, I saw AP and Yamahovich. I saw Derek Lewis and his opponent.
I thought it was a pretty good event.
It was a very good event.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Salty Ferg, unfortunately, like all praise to freaking Bobby Green, bro. But dude, T Ferg, he got to get out of there. I say that.
He was doing really good. He was catching Bobby Green.
That's the same. That's what we've been saying every match.
I think it changed after that eye poke. I don't want to just blame it all on the eye poke, but I did see a huge difference in his fight after the eye
when
poke.
I think it changed after Justin Gaethje.
Yeah, bro.
That's when I think it changed. Like
that he took a part of him that day.
yeah, I feel like the fight after that he should have retired.
Yeah.
The fight after that he should have retired, bro.
Who did he fight after that? Charles?
I think it was Charles. And then after that, I think it was Benil. And then after that,
After that, it was Benio, and then
Yeah.
after that, it was Michael Chandler,
yes. And it's just like, bro,
and then Nate Diaz.
yes.
Nate Diaz is fighting this weekend.
I don't even want to talk about boxing
I don't watch boxing anymore.
unless it's freaking Inoue and Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence.
I don't
Is it
even
Terrence
know.
Crawford?
He just fought last weekend, no?
No, yeah, they all fought on that
night?
On that night, yeah. It was a beautiful night for combat sports.
Like, I'm gonna watch this event with Jake Paul and Nate Diaz.
Cause you love them, bro.
Yeah, I like watching them. I'm fans of all of them,
Yeah.
you know. But I don't know, man.
Before I used to dig at you for that, but now I'm just like, you know what?
It is what it is. I like them. I like them a lot. Nate Diaz is gonna fuck him up, man. Nah, I don't know. I don't think he's gonna fuck him up. I don't think they're gonna. I don't know, bro.
I really don't know, bro. Cause boxing is a different game.
It's a different sport.
Yeah, it's a whole different game. You can't play about it, and so I'm just like I thought, you know what I'm saying, it would, like, the MMA experience would transpire. But oh boy showed me otherwise.
Dude, I know the way they get paid. Like, holy shit.
It definitely is, dude. They have what, hundreds of years.
Ryan Garcia got paid $30 million off of his fight with Tank Davis.
Take? Yeah, bro. Literally, check this, bro. Like, what am I trying to say? Bro, how many years has boxing been, like, recognized?
One of the
bro?
oldest sports, yeah.
Oldest sports, and freaking, it's lived through wars, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But now,
Now people, like, even when those wars was happening, money, like, was being spent type stuff. So it's had a lot of time to grow as a sport.
Do you think boxing will ever die?
This week kind of changed my perspective on it because I felt like nobody was like trying to fight each other type stuff to where
That's what I've
it
been
would
seeing a lot
die.
in boxing.
Yeah, to where it would die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The undercard for Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis, because I saw that one. I think it was either 1 or 2 fights before that. Those were getting down, bro. Me and my dad were flipping our shit.
Right.
We were like, oh my god, this is what we remember boxing being. They're
Right.
actually freaking fighting each other. But now it's like, I'm just gonna get there, get my bag, get the publicity, kind of fight, and then you saw Ryan Garcia get hit right here. He gets down and doesn't make that 10 count.
Yeah.
Still gets paid $30 million off of it though.
Right.
But I don't know. Boxing has been for a while. Boxing as a sport has been around for a long, long time.
Minute, bro. Oh God.
But fighting
Fighting will never die.
fighting has been there since the beginning of
Beginning
time.
You're fighting for your life every day.
We said that in the last podcast. The beginning of humanity started off with a war, of heaven and hell.
Holy shit. Yeah.
So fighting's never gonna die out.
Right.
We're always fighting for something. Maybe not in the literal sense of throwing hands, but they're always fighting. These fighters have been fighting their entire lives. Look at Charles Oliveira coming from the favelas.
Facts.
Look at Francis Ngannou coming from those
The
huge
sand
mining.
dunes.
Yeah, fighting every single day. Alex Pereira having that trouble with alcohol at such a young age, and then working in the tire shop.
Right.
Everyone's has their story. They're all their main characters.
Yeah.
I think that's why I like them all. And Jake Paul has been given that shit, because he is that YouTuber who has a big mouth. But
What's his story? Like, I'm asking you because you're more of a fan of him. So, like, what would you say, like, his story? Like, you just...
For me, it's just that everyone overlooks him as a person, because he's been known as just artificial person, YouTuber, does crazy videos, has a big mouth, talks shit, does huge stunts. But I take all of that away and I'm like, all right, there's this kid who has come up with the goal of becoming a boxer. He's been doing the work behind it. He's been training really hard. And now he's doing big things, He's showing people that he can do things that a lot of people try and they just don't get to.
All right.
So I have to give him that respect in that aspect.
In that aspect, I respect.
But trying to compare him to these boxers like freaking Mike Tyson, Julio Cesar Chavez,
That's where I draw the line.
that's where you draw the line.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Even on Jake Paul.
I would say Logan as a wrestler, I respect that nigga. No cap, bro. I see that dude because I know what it's
Wow.
like. Yeah, bro. I see that shit. Wrestling. I was like, wait a minute.
Dude, the way he's flying off the top,
Right?
Bro, holy shit.
I was like, what the fuck?
Nah, bro. Oh my god. To do that shit, that flew.
That nigga Brock Lesnar, bro, almost broke his neck. Didn't do it ever again. Did not do that shit again.
He's a fook that.
Fuck that shooting star press off the top rope, being as big as he was.
Like Conor McGregor went into boxing, got his bag, and that's honestly it.
Imagine him in WWE.
Conor McGregor in WWE.
Yeah.
I can't see it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't take Conor McGregor seriously anymore. And I used to love Conor McGregor. I still do. But it's just now he's talking a lot. But he's not showing any action behind it. He's peacocking.
He's done a lot of action, so I can see where the talk comes from.
Yeah.
But you can't. He's won too much to where. Yeah, I guess.
I'll bring up that quote again by Napoleon that says, again, don't know how it exactly goes, but he talks about how you can work really hard for glory, right? But you have to keep working super, super hard for that glory to remain, or in an instant that glory will fleet.
That's a valid quote right there.
You know what I mean? And then the way Conor McGregor went away, the stunt with the bus, and then with the cocaine, and then with there's just a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't make you look good.
Yeah.
As a fighter, I'm always gonna respect Conor McGregor. This fucker.
Even the tough fights now, isn't his team 1-8 or something?
I haven't been keeping up with it.
I haven't been keeping up. I just be seeing here and there.
1-8.
Yeah, his team is lost every single time.
What?
And they're saying how his team Chandler's be saying how oh boy's never there for like his teammates or stuff, or like for
Wow.
his peoples.
Because I've seen clips, but again, out of context. You know, you don't get the full story. They just tell you what they want you to see.
Facts.
You know. Again, and that's I don't know, artificialness. You know, we can go back to the thing with Jake Paul. They only show you what they want you to see. It's like once you sit and understand that this kid's trying. I don't know. I'm not gonna knock a kid for trying.
It's a cave, man.
A cave.
Yeah, you just said it. They show you what they want to do. Me when I first tried.
What?
Goodness gracious, bro. I told the homie, I said, me, like, there was like this reaction thing or whatever. I said, me when I first saw snow in Corona.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
That was insane. This motherfucker said, me when I first tried blow. Like,
No.
crazy. See, that's that flight that in my brain, it says, run. Get out of there.
Yeah. Only tree I used. That's it.
Tree.
Like even that, I'm not
Tree and salad.
tree and salad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna knock tree. I'm not gonna knock weed out. You know. I'm not gonna give it any bad thing just because I stopped doing it for
Right.
now. Like I'm not saying that I'll
You'd
never
look
do it again.
hypocritical. Like,
Huh?
You'd look hypocritical.
Exactly. You know.
Yeah.
I've always loved my weed, but there's a time and place for everything.
Right.
But you bring out some booger sugar, and I'm not gonna fucking try that shit. I'm good.
This is not the 80s, boy. I'm
Mm-mm.
good.
I'm okay.
This is not the 70s.
Yeah.
80s. Fuck no.
I don't know. Time to grow more. Knock everything else out, all the other distractions away, and I guess huddle down and focus up.
Yeah, bro. Dude, literally, that's like...
Cannot wait for the next podcast. An hour and 58 minutes.
Word?
Yeah, and then plus like what, like 20 minutes or
20
something.
minutes of
On...
what you had already?
And even before that, I wish we could have started recording earlier, bro. But this freaking computer.
No, it's all good.
Like but we were talking about some good stuff today.
We was.
I really enjoyed the conversation we had.
I gotta say, ask you something, bro. Like, in terms of, like, how you... Because you still, like, upload, like, the 2-hour things on YouTube, huh?
Yep.
You mind if I shoot something out there, bro? Upload 10 minutes of the best part
That's what I've been trying to do.
on YouTube.
They have another channel.
No, not even just a whole nother channel. Just like have this be the change, like that might be towards something or not. Yeah, that might grow into something. You know what I mean? And if it doesn't work, revert back to what it does. But like 10 minutes of the best thing, you know what I mean? And then really drive everything into those 10 minutes. But then the Spotify version, whole thing, you know what I mean?
Because I have the Spotify is only the audio.
Yeah,
I don't
Spotify's
have,
only audio. Yeah,
I don't have the full video. So it's like I've been trying to do clips a lot more of like
and I've seen that.
you know?
Really good.
the actual, but like the 10-minute clips, not just the shorts. I'm talking like actual, how you said 10 minutes, 6
Yeah.
minutes, stuff like that. But it's just a matter of getting that practice going of editing. And then when I'm hearing it, like I was doing it yesterday, getting those segments, you know,
Yeah.
from like the main parts that I really enjoyed or conversation or topics, you know, so that way they're like, oh, I want to hear more.
I don't
Then they
know
come over to-
how you. I don't know what they call it. If it's culling. But when I'm like taking pictures and I'll cull a bunch of photos. But as I'm like looking through them, I'll write them down. I'll be like, okay, I like that picture really a lot.
Yeah, I have my sticky notes.
Okay, perfect, bro. So you're already on that.
Already on it, bro. I don't know, we grow. But I do want to have those full length segments here, so they can just watch all of them here, and then have the shorter ones on the other one, and then all the shorts on this one.
Yeah.
I don't know, but we're always testing new things.
Yeah. Always.
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 Yesterday I
Trial
came
and
up with a
error.
new strategy for uploading and stuff, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Time to test the waters.
Hey, test the waters.
But yeah, man,
Keep swimming.
2 hours and 24 seconds. Thank you for coming on, bro.
Hey, bro. Thank you for having me, man.
It's been a very long time since I've had you on.
Right.
We've grown a lot. We've learned a lot.
And it's only up from here, bro.
Can't wait for the next podcast. I wonder what we're gonna talk about next time.
And more reflection.
More reflection, more mirrors. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys happen to enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. This has been Okeke. Okeke, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, mainly on Instagram, TikTok here and there. Probably gonna revamp it. Snapchat got banned, so ain't gonna have it. But yeah, or you can just see me out and about. Say what's up.
Yeah,
Here and there.
all the links and stuff is gonna be in the description below
Facts.
anyway. So if you guys want to go follow him, go straight him a follow. This has been the Kickback Podcast, episode 60 something. I forgot which one.
69.
I think so, honestly.
Imagine.
I think it is. I
If
think
it
it is
is,
episode 69, bro.
You know that was my freaking number in junior year, bro. Like, what the fuck? I was like, right there. I was like, okay, something needs to change. I got this number.
What
for
the
a
fuck is
reason.
going on here?
Dude, I was like, dude. I was looking. I was like, fuck this, bro.
All right, guys. I'll catch
Hey.
you guys all later.
Later, y'all. All right, bye.